We live? We live? We live? Is it live? Is it live? I see a blue light. Is there a blue thing? Is there a blue thing? We're live? Okay.
No.
Hello, interwebs. Thank you for visiting the closer on this fine evening. It was the premiere of Game of Thrones too. We could quark the shit out of Matt and talk about Game of Thrones.
Don't you dare! I haven't seen it yet.
What is this Game of Thrones you speak of?
I've never watched a single episode of that show. So
me either. Well, I'm with you, Ape and Rick. I don't have a clue. I don't even.
I've
know
never seen it either.
It's a shame. It's a damn shame.
Game show or what? Or maybe not.
wait! It sounds something that's right up
That's actually.
Is it like musical toilets? Game of Thrones?
Yes, it's like musical toilets, except it has yes.
Obnoxious plays musical toilets, and he is the instrument.
Yes, and I am quite good at my craft. Craft. I said craft. Is that what you, with an F and a T or a P? With an F and a T.
I caught that. You know, Obnoxious one. You would be kind of cool if you ate a lot of carrots and tomatoes just to see what would happen.
Whoa! With his mouth? I don't know.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do
it. All right, so we got a couple options tonight. What we can do. I don't have a ton of stuff planned. It's been it's been a gnarly week and a brutal Saturday. So today was a lot of recuperating, just doing some stuff with the little guy. I went to the store and grabbed some pizza and stuff like that, and then we watched Game of Thrones. Today was. I don't want to say it's a waste, but I just didn't do a whole lot today. So didn't really get to check out the news or anything like that. We'll go through the panel here, say some quick hellos, and then we can just get to whatever. I got a couple things to talk about, but we can, play it by ear a little bit. We'll do the panel here, say hello, and then we'll go out and see who's out there. All right. Ape, what's going on, homie?
Oh, not a whole lot. Was out in the shop today and was doing a little. Hold on, let me grab it here. It's doing a little modification to my shockwave.
Holy smokes! Look at that! Look at that boomstick! Look at that boomstick!
Dude, copycat. I thought you were an ape, not a copycat.
Copy ape.
Copy ape. Who's saying I'm copying him?
I did.
Hold on,
I put a wood brand on my shockwave too, you copycat.
Oh.
Well, you need to take it up with Mossberg and Son Incorporated because I think they copied you too.
Yeah, probably. Which one did you put that on, or do you got the light stick version?
No, this is my regular one. You can see here I chopped off the end, but I inletted it a little bit in the back, so it'd be a little bit more purchase to it.
You got them big monkey fingers.
Got one right here for you.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Good thing I don't know sign language.
Well, now that's total on there, Rich. You got like a sporting front end. This is like an actual corn cob fore end.
What's on the
you
front
got a
of
sporting
that
front.
thing?
You got a sporting front end, and Obnoxious has got a corn cob rear end. It's funny. It's good.
Oh,
wow!
Yeah, this one's like Paul Harrell. It fits my hand. This one fits my hand better.
Well, mine just looks cooler, so there. No, I did that, and then I did a little bit of work on a 40 bolt that I got from Spin to Precision a while ago, and take some weight out the ass end so I could put a plug it in and have it on my blackout lower, since it's got the folding stock on it. So, yes, a more productive day than I've had since I've been on vacation.
Vacation, huh?
Yeah.
I knew I was pissed at you for something.
Yeah, where you take somebody else's money for not doing your job.
What? Never heard of it. Gizzard, what's going on?
Oh man, I am just basking in the glow of all the great gun channels people around me here.
Gizzard's been drinking again.
I tell you, I am in awe. I am in awe. Thanks for the invite, kind sir.
George, he's been smoking George's catnip again. He's all
Good
wild-eyed,
too.
crazy-eyed.
It's good stuff.
Kingpin, what's going on?
Not too much, man. Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Always glad to have you. Mr. Obnoxious, where are you at today? What crapatorium are you in?
Yeah, we're out here on the closer yacht. Yeah, we're out here on the closer yacht. I heard there was a lot of boating accidents. A lot of people lost guns, so I figured we'd come out here on the closer yacht and see what we could find. We're not having much luck so far, and it's a pretty shitty situation right under the boat.
It's one of those glass bottom boats, so those fish are getting a real eyeful.
Sure. We're chumming the waters.
I like that oversized one on the right, man. You could do all kind of things in there.
It's an ass bottom boat, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, it looks like you got a good crew there going too. I'm glad you're the skipper of that vessel.
Oh yeah. It was nice of you to loan it, and whatever you can have half of whatever we find here.
No, well, that's hey, it's all you, buddy. That's all you. Patriot, what's going on, buddy?
Man, and I felt bad about trying to talk up this show. I'm to get you some good content. And I felt bad everybody was picking on you last week, but hey,
well, hell,
thanks for the invite.
Patriot Gizzard must have sent Patriot some of that catnip.
No.
Are those guys fishing for crappie?
Yes, and they're catching a shit ton of it.
I thought it was dump stocks they were catching.
Armament Axis says, "Please hit the thumbs up," but we said that with a question mark, so I guess he's waiting to see if he should suggest that or not.
He's unsure of himself.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
He's like, let's see.
Maybe.
Do I want to hit the thumbs up?
They need a thumb maybe. Just going to the side like that. Thumb maybe.
Okay. Nope, lost it.
And if you can't figure it out, just flip a coin, man. Just flip a coin.
Yeah, there you go.
Just don't borrow it from 7.
Dirty corn liquor. Dirty coin liquor. It said corn liquor.
Corn liquor. What the hell?
That's even.
What the hell?
I don't know. That's hard.
Well,
It's gotta be
cornhole.
It can't be good.
Hey, I'm telling you now, that's the cleanest 120-year-old coin in the world. I scrubbed it about a dozen times, soaked it in alcohol for 3 days.
Was that before or after you licked it?
Mm-hmm.
That's all you had to do.
All right, you got me.
Guitar Man Pete, what's going on? First time on the show. You're really slumming it, huh?
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for having me. Oh, not much, man. In the middle of a 5-day unplanned weekend, but other than that, everything's just peachy. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh, what happened? Everything all right?
Oh man, they just don't have a house ready for us till Tuesday, so I'm sitting at the house accomplishing absolutely nothing.
Oh, you're in the process of moving?
No, a house for us to work on. Drywall for a living, so.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. I thought you were moving and something happened that you couldn't move into the house. That we almost the house we're in now, we almost didn't get to move into. That would have been. I'll tell you that story after this. That could have been a freaking mess. Rich, what's going on? How was the show?
Yeah, it was all right, I suppose. We had some new blood on the show. We had Jason Stewart come in and ask some questions, so that was
good.
You wanted to know about different things with the AR-15 platform and stuff, so we answered the questions the best we could.
Very cool.
Yeah.
lot of AR chatter. A lot of AR chatter the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
A lot of people interested in it, getting new stuff or just getting their first one. Maybe it's been pretty cool. I like it. I'm fairly new to the platform myself. You know what I mean? So I really like to hear about it.
Yeah, he was wanting to know what a good caliber would be other than 5.56 for like use with coyotes and stuff. So it was an interesting question.
Yeah. Yeah. And what did you guys decide?
He decided on he's going to get something in 300 blackout.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna say that way you can swap a bunch of the stuff out. That's my dilemma. 300 blackout versus 5.56 for my next. I want to do a pistol, so I'm still on the fence. Seven Wonders, what's going down?
Wait a minute, am I here?
Huh?
I'm just playing, man. No, nothing. Just recovering. After our chat last night, I somehow managed to eat almost a whole pizza, and yeah, it's still inside somewhere. But
you might want to go visit Obnoxious One over on the boat.
I know, right? Nah, nothing too special. I want to apologize to everybody who hasn't heard it before. My 247th subscriber giveaway is about 2 weeks late, so yeah, I'm adding 2 more prizes, so it'll be a 5-prize giveaway whenever that happens, which probably is going to be this week because I am the lucky guy whose wife just happens to be off for the next 9 days.
Oh shit!
Yeah, right. I'll be looking for stuff to do.
Yeah, mine just went back to work, so I got out of that situation.
Oh.
Who last and least, Mr. Snob. Hola, que pasa?
Oh, I didn't realize it was already to me.
Tagline.
I'm here. I'm ghosting again. I don't know what the deal is. This stupid chroma key.
You have more trouble with that shit, man. You're always
I don't know what the deal is. I thought I did everything right. And I don't know. Probably my lighting. I don't have any lights on again. But yeah, I'm here. Over here working on a thumbnail for a video. So yeah, I wasn't paying no attention. You know, just filling a hole for no reason at all. But hey, thanks for having me. I hadn't got to be on in a few weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. Been all busy. Probably doing fancy stuff with more important people, I guess.
Yeah, you know, last week I was hanging around with some pretty cool people, so you know, I don't know what to say.
Out there at the Tulsa, at the Tulsas, at the Wanamakers is. All right.
Or Psycho Camp says it, the Wanamaker.
Wanamaker. Yeah, I get it's around here, and you get into Pennsylvania, you can see it. It depends on how they want to pronounce it. If there's a name like that, and that sounds, I don't know where he's from originally, but that's wouldn't be an uncommon name to sound like. It wouldn't be an uncommon sounding name for around in Pennsylvania with like all the Pennsylvania Dutch shit, you know. But yeah, you can see Maker or Mocker. Who we got out here? Local 223 was first, well, after me, but YP was early. Lead Life, Patriot, Armament, Fine Ape, Rupan. What's going on, guys? Guitar Man Pete, Seven Wonders, Rich White, bunch of chitter chatter. Snob's wife, Snob, you okay? And wife's out there keeping an eye on you, I think.
She went to bed.
Oh no, she's giving hearts to Pete. You might be off the hook.
Hopefully he can have her. She's crazy.
I get all the hearts, buddy.
Glimtech's out there. What's going on, brother? Lead Life. I don't know. Say Lead Life. Bass Boy's out there. Arctic Fire. What's going on, brother? Trigger Plus P. Grim 90. Jason Stewart. Kingpin. Tim Allen. How you doing, Tim? John Bound Productions. Mr. Knives. Yow. Chocolate Turtle. My favorite chocolate turtles out there. And let's see, is that it? Johnny Sprague's out there. How, Johnny? Haterade, Rodney Peters, Boob Sweat. What's going down? You just got it under the wire there, Boob Sweat. Under the underwire, maybe. Ha. All right, so we need some possible help from the panel, not the panel, the chat out there. And who's down there? That's all right. Check the Gun Channels chat here. David's down there. Fine Ape's down there. Pfeiffer's down there. How you doing, guys? How are you doing? So, do we want to do? We got two things. I was thinking about maybe doing just something for fun tonight. We could do a bracket, and the bracket would be we come up with 16 Gun Channels members, and we see who would out of that 16 we run it as a bracket and see who would come out at the end of a Gun Channels apocalypse. Shit hit the fan in Gun Channels. Who's gonna make it out alive? Or we just we do something fun. And I was thinking on Matt's show the other week they were talking about his dolls or something. I don't know.
Didn't you already decide who would win that? Because Mike Strike went and killed everybody.
I don't think so. Oh well, yeah. In the story, yeah. Also, I haven't told anybody yet, but I started a new story time. So Biker Bob for the win, and if he has Charlie with him, or we do. I thought it'd be funny to brainstorm, and they were talking about Matt's dolls and stuff, and Gun Channel's shit SHTP shit hit the prop. What everybody's Gun Channel members' superpower would be. I thought that'd be pretty fun. It'd be a fun one to talk about. Just as a time killer, just to have a good time. Jason Stewart says Paul Harrell versus James Yeager.
Paul
Harrell, probably.
Paul Harrell for sure.
I don't think you'd see it coming. I don't think you'd see it coming, and Yeager would be screaming and yelling and jumping around and shaking his fists and stuff. I think Paul
No, Yeager would be jumping in a ditch. What are you talking about?
There's Blind Grilling's out there. Blind Grilling, yeah, I got 10 on the panel now. I don't have room for another one right now. If somebody jumps out or when somebody dips, if you want to jump in, feel free. I'd love to have you. David says, "Is Yeager a Gun Channels guy?" No, he's not. I don't think he ever was.
Not to my knowledge.
The chat out there on YouTube says pretty much overwhelmingly going for Paul Harrell at this point.
Well, yeah.
So here's the decision. Okay, do we do the Gun Channels apocalypse bracket as number one, or number two, do we do the Gun Channels members superpowers? That would be number one. Number one, or that would be number two. Number one, Gun Channels bracket for apocalypse. Number two, Gun Channel superpowers. So you guys out there in the chat can decide.
What if you combine the two, and the way the Gun Channels member survives the apocalypse is because of their superpower?
That's true. We could do that. We could do that. So go ahead out there, throw in number one, number two. Gun Snob says 12. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. Appreciate that.
I do what I can.
Yeah. I see.
Which isn't much, obviously.
Knives says 21. He's just as bad as Gun Snob, but he's dyslexic.
There's the 42. I see it.
Finally, just
Gizzard wanted to do the 69. Don't know about that.
Yes.
Hey, Gizzard, I hear that'll get you a lot of subs.
It ain't working so far.
Jason Stewart says 1.5.
Yeah, he's indecisive. Knives is 338 Lapua Mag. Okay. Klimtech Arm says 68 and he'll owe you one. Clovertac just had a binary. Yeah.
That means 1 in binary.
Oh boy.
So many options to choose from. So now I gotta weed. You tell me I gotta weed through all this nonsense to actually come up with an answer? Bullshit.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you're the host, man. You choose.
3 number ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got number 2. Number 2 won it. Oh, now there's addition out there. Holy Christ! All right, so let's.
You're showing pick a loser. Or are you showing pick a loser?
All right, we'll do number 1. We'll do the bracket. Wife said she wanted a bracket last week. She said she likes to listen to the bracket, so we'll do a bracket. So now, in no particular order, who do we throw in? 16 members, 16 Gun Channels members. We'll take everybody in the panel here first of all. Okay.
Oh jeez.
Uh-oh.
Fine, Abe.
Everybody drops out.
Is there?
It'll just be midnight and A&A.
Patriot. Guitar Man. Rich. 7. Gun Snob. And me. Okay, who else do we put in here?
A&A.
Armament Axis. Okay.
Night Strike.
Night Strike. Okay.
Well, G-Webs has the power of invisibility, so.
Okay.
NEA.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yankee.
I need 2 more.
Yankee.
Yankee.
Angelina.
Sarge.
Angelina. Yeah.
Yankee
Angelina
versus
beat us.
Sarge. First bracket.
All right, Sarge. Armament Axis is, oh my God, my old ass. He doesn't even have any faith in himself. All right, so first up, first one. Fine Ape versus the Gun Snob. Ooh. Fine Ape versus Gun Snob. This is a tough one.
I feel like I'm already dead. I feel like I got a banana thrown at me or poop.
How do you know it's not a poop flavored banana or banana flavored poop?
That's horrible. That's horrifying. So, either way, no matter which way I go, you guys are going first. I don't want to go first. Abe, what do you think?
Go first.
I think you're very indecisive. That's what I think.
Yeah, I am. I am indecisive tonight. I'm tired. I don't want to make decisions. Who do you think? Who do you think comes out on top? You or I mean, who comes on top normally between the two guys?
Who's the top? Who's the bottom? Is that what you're at?
That's right.
Well, neither because one or both of us is too heavy to be on top and the other's too lazy to be on the bottom. So we just go on the side. We split it 50-50. We're just on the side.
Oh,
All right.
Who's going to survive? I'm going to have to go with Snob.
Oh, 1 for Snob.
Simply because he's got all those cows and that. And he's already set. I have a basement. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, if a Nader comes through Oklahoma, I'm dead because I ain't got no basement.
Ralph Nader?
Tagline.
Ralph Nader? What are you talking
Well,
about?
no, you see, what's just going to happen is you're just going to have lightning. Lightning's just going to come and strike your cattle. That's all that's going to happen.
I ain't got no basement.
Cook them on the
That doesn't mean you can't go get the lightning struck cow and make a cheeseburger out of them.
spot. Be barbecue, man.
Yeah.
Gizzard, who do you think?
Oh, probably Snob. Sorry.
Kingpin?
I'll send you your $20 tomorrow, Gary.
If we're just talking about surviving the apocalypse, I'm gonna have to vote for Snob.
Mad Crapper, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with Snob. I know Ape's got that silky smooth voice, but you ain't gonna be able to talk your way out of the zombie eating you.
Yeah, I kind of said, "Hey there, Mr. Zombie. I know you could eat me, but there's a big succulent orange right behind you."
All right, I'm totally convinced. I'm changing my vote to Ape.
Patriot, what do you think?
Boy. See, Snob's got a lot more subs, so he might throw some our way. Or he's got more fodder, I think. So probably Snob.
Guitar Man.
Well, I'm thinking Snob's got cattle, and he'll build him a custom Kydex holster to carry 75 guns at once. So he's probably got it.
What's
So
that?
he's building assault cows, so he's good to go.
Yeah, plus that awesome high point with the red dot on it.
That's true.
Side mount, don't forget.
Rich, what do you think?
I'm going to have to go with this from a logical perspective. Fine Ape picked Snob over himself, so I'm going to have to go Snob.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well, huh? 7.
Well, you know me, I usually go against the grain, and since Snob's a buddy, he'll forgive me. I'm gonna go with Ape because my thinking is this. I mean, there are so many.
Wait. His thinking is this: I'll be dead, and I can't shoot him when he comes and hits on my daughter. Is what the real story is.
Well, okay, that's part of it. But there's always the chance that the zombies might mistake you for one of their own, and just oh, wait a minute, that means you live. Okay, never mind, you lose.
Snob, who do you think's going to make it?
Well, I mean, they've all brought up good points, but I can't, in good faith, vote for myself. I have to vote for Ape.
I, too, am going to vote for Ape because Ape looks more like a zombie already, so I think he'll just blend in and he might just get away with it. He might just be able to wander around and nobody will bother him. But Snob wins. Snob takes it.
Well, sir, I thank you for having the good decency to not bring up my smell.
Is that what that smell was in Tulsa all weekend? I thought it was Gary. God.
Wow.
He's just going to be shuffling. He's just going to be shuffling around, blowing banana farts all over the place. It's going to be horrible.
I don't know. I still think Ape could throw like banana peels all over the place, and zombies just slip on them, and then they can't even get back up. Right?
It'd be like Mario Kart. He eats 3 banana peels behind him as he walks.
Next up, we got Gizzard and Armament and Axes. First. Oh boy, I could see this death match, this cage match.
Man, that should have been the final.
Gary, Gary doesn't have an AR or anything yet. That's going to hold him back a little bit.
No, but I do have the power of boredom.
But Armament and Axes. There ain't no way in hell
every zombie to death.
I was going to say, there ain't no way in hell that he's going to be able to keep his mouth shut long enough for them to walk past him so he can hide.
Well, I think is there anybody that's going to vote Armament and Axes after
you made the
after
best
that? I think we just move on. It's scary because you're right. There's no way Armament does mouth shut long enough.
Well, the thing, what you're all forgetting is Armament and Axes is going to talk him to death about his channel brother partner.
Oh, I can see it now. Armament and Axes behind a tree hiding. A big horde of zombies are coming by. He's like, look at all those zombies, man. Oh, shit. Got a whole lot of zombies over there.
Jason Stewart's like, really? Like zombies will stay in Ohio?
I have a question. I don't know a lot about zombies. Are they distracted by talking?
That's what they'll go towards.
They're drawn to the noise. So
they have a definite squirrel mentality.
Yep.
Oh heavens! Sorry, A&A. That's not good.
So are we are we pretty much in agreement that Armin is toast?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be quiet long enough for the zombie to get past.
There's no way.
Sorry, A&A.
Next one. Kingpin versus Night Strike.
Oh,
Now this is tough because, all right, so you got Night Strike. His aim is horrible,
and he bleeds all over.
And he'll be bleeding.
He'll be yelling.
Only if it makes hard to
Come
God.
on, guys. Realistically here, we've all seen Night Strike. Do any of us actually think he can run?
It's probably
You don't
fast.
need to run faster than the zombie. You just need to run faster than the guy you capped in the knee.
That's true.
Yeah, but he'll miss.
So you got a horrible shot versus a dude that lives in Maryland, and that's bad too.
Yeah, but Finite's logic doesn't hold up because nobody's be kept in the knee because Night Strike's going to miss.
Well, now hold on. He might miss your knee, but he's going to hit that asphalt underneath you, and you're just going to get an ass full of asphalt chunks.
Armin Axis says, I can be very quiet when I need to. This is not the time. Yes, I used to hunt. I don't.
We've never seen proof of it. Sorry, A&A.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
Look, yes, you can be quiet when you need to be, but we all know that those zombies are going to be mumbling something along the way. And you're going to say, "Well, fuck am I doing? Nothing."
They're going to be saying something about he's going to misunderstand him. He thought they were talking about reloading, so he's going to try to line him out about it.
Reload, H110, H110, 50 BMG in the H110, H110, 50 BMG. That'd do it.
I mean, you kind of.
Oh gosh.
Ape, you're up first this time.
All
Kingpin
right.
versus Night Strike, and why?
And why? Oh,
We should all throw. Yeah, you little Y would be fun.
why? Little Y?
Yeah,
Is that what Night Strike's? Is that what Night Strike Junior's name is now? Is Little Y?
little Y. That's my little Y. What's up, little Y?
Little Y.
Well, I'm going to have to go with Night Strike because he strikes at night. And as we know, stealth is the ultimate advantage in the zombie apocalypse.
That's true. That's not a bad way to look at it. That's
Wow.
not a bad way to look at it. Gizzard?
If a zombie tries to bite Night Striker, they have to bite through that beard first for me to even get to his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Team Wolf.
Night Strike loses this battle. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. One for Kingpin. Kingpin, what do you think? You think you're going to outlast Night Strike or no?
Yeah, because even if I was shot, I could still outrun Night Strike. And if the zombies had to choose between eating me or eating Night Strike, I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's like a buffet versus a snack.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
voting for myself on that one.
All right. They're obnoxious one.
Now, we all know that Night Strike's going to take that damn 1911 with him.
And cut himself.
And cut himself. And he's going to be bleeding and leave a trail.
Leave a blood trail, yeah.
Leave a blood trail. Plus, he has to be in bed by like 9 o'clock. So
But you
he's
got to
gonna be-
remember, he doesn't answer the door for no man.
Well, he's not going to have a door to not answer. So he's going to be in bed by 9 o'clock, and Kingpin's going to still be moving. And Night Strike's blood trail is going to lead the zombies right to him. So it's Kingpin.
Mm-hmm. Patriot?
Well, see, I look at it a little different. See, David's from Maryland, so he's used to being around a bunch of zombies anyway. So I think he's going to survive because he's used to dodging zombies.
Jason Stewart says, Night Strike shall not eat my chin. Boob Sweat says, do zombies produce boob sweat? It's probably not sweat, but it might be some gooey,
viscous liquid.
something nasty, yeah.
No, actually, they produce wonderful diet beef soda.
Pete, what do you think?
I think even in Maryland, Kingpin's got some good guns, and Night Strike can't hit anything, so Kingpin's got this one.
Rich, what do you think? Are you still there, or did you leave?
Yeah. No, I'm here. I'm going to go with Kingpin because now that they took Night Strike's bump stock, he can't hit shit.
Oh shit, that's right. He doesn't have a bump stock no more. No mo. Forgot about that. Seven Wonders, what do you think?
Man, for me, this one's a no-brainer. David's quick. I mean, Night Strike's going to be turning around, waddling away, yelling, "Shall not be zombie food! Shall not be zombie food!" And, eventually he's going to run out of steam, and they're going to, zombies just keep going. They might not be fast, but they keep going. So, yeah, they're going to catch him eventually. Yeah, I'm voting for David.
Snob?
Well, I have to vote for David on one reason. Because eventually, Night Strike's going to run out of food in South Carolina, and he's not going to be able to make it the 4 hours to go get food.
That was powerful.
Night Strike, we got plenty of food for you up here. All you got to do is get up near Sarge's house. I can't do it, man.
Nope,
I can't do it.
I can't do it. I can't make it.
Not gonna do it.
I, on the other hand, I think Night Strike would do well because I don't think David's going to be all running around all over the place, trying to go here and there and do all this stuff because he's fancy pants. And Night Strike's just going to chill at his house and sleep the apocalypse away. I think he's going to be okay. He's just going to take it easy. But Kingpin takes it. All right. I'm up first. Oh boy. Obnoxious 1 versus Midnight Range TM.
Wow.
Best matchup of the night.
And I didn't try this. This is just how it came up when we started adding people to it. It's funny. Because I ended up adding myself last.
I call shenanigans.
It came back up to the first open spot. I think I got to pick myself. I got to have some self-confidence. And honestly, it's going to be hard for Obnoxious to he can't carry anything unless it's in his backpack because there's no way those wrists are going to be able to carry anything.
Hell, he don't even carry his backpack. He leaves it for me to carry.
Whoa.
What are you going to carry with those tiny hands?
Tiny hands.
What are you going to carry?
I can carry a subcompact. I can carry a 938. I'll be okay.
Oh my god.
But this guy, I mean, what's he gonna do? Carry a box of ammo for you in both hands? I don't think so. I got to go with me. Here, Obnoxious, you carry these 2 9mm rounds, one in each hand, and try and keep up without snapping a wrist. Snob, what's up? What do you think?
Well,
this is hard because we're both
this is Channel Buddy. This is Channel Brother.
Well, I mean, I really can't pick either one of you because you both suck. But Obnoxious did just get that nice new fancy gun in Tulsa that I had to carry forever. It's pretty heavy. So I don't know. He may tire out carrying that thing around. And Midnight can cook, so he can probably, make a zombie Monte Cristo or something. So I'm going Midnight Range.
All right. I won't eat the zombie Monte Cristo, but I'll sure make you one if you want it. Fast Boy says Midnight Range TM takes it because he shot Obnoxious and just walked away. 7 Wonders, what's up?
Oh man, I correct myself. This is the hardest matchup of the night. Man, I mean, I can see the zombies mistaking Obnoxious 1 for one of their own by his smell, but sorry, Obnoxious 1, I love you, buddy. But
you're dead to me.
Obnoxious would have just slept through the whole zombie apocalypse anyways, according to Sarge.
But
you're forgetting that I got the shitters, and you're all going to have to use them at some point.
I don't know. The thing that takes it for me, I think, if there's enough heads up, Midnight can cook a bunch of shit up and just distract them with that, so he can kind of wander off into the background while they're eating what he made. I gotta go with Midnight.
I'm gonna go back one and go down to the Gun Channels chat. Dead Horse said Night Strike would just pass for a zombie from his slow walking speed and the moans from having to walk around. Oh man, he said Night Strike would be the zombie king. Oh shit. Rich, what do you think? Me or Obnoxious? Who's gonna leave the other one for dead?
I'm gonna say you're gonna sneak off while the zombies are trying to peel the human-sized orange.
Just ripping chunks of them off. That's horrible. That's hard. That's horrendous.
Oh my gosh! What are we doing?
Pete, what do you think?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it to Midnight because he's got access to a restaurant and guns.
There you go. It's not a bad way to look at it. And if things get ugly, we could always throw Obnoxious in the freezer for later.
What are we doing?
I'd just like to say, Pete, welcome to the show. This is the kind of awesome stuff that you get on the show. Patriot, who do you think's going down?
This is hard. Obnoxious has a lot of pretty firearms.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's real pretty.
He's got way too much to carry, and you have, an AK at least, I guess.
But what if Obnoxious Joe Biden's the zombies?
But see, I'll go with Midnight. Midnight's had me on his chats a lot more.
Oh, see.
So if I gotta have something to do on Sunday nights.
There you go.
Apocalypse or not.
Obnoxious, what do you think?
You're all fucking wrong. Number one. I'm never leaving my 26 acres, and nobody's getting here. It might be never enough ammo, but there's a shit ton of it here.
But what do you have to eat there on those 26 acres? I didn't see any cows roaming around ever.
You think Midnight's got cows at his house?
No, but he's not saying he's not leaving though either.
I can hear the chickens from the neighbors, so I can go take chickens.
Poor Gary. Rest in peace, Gary.
I'm not leaving. I got 26 acres. I'm not leaving, so I'm picking meat. I just need to get my turrets up.
All right, so the orange one is picking himself. There's no foul, no harm in that. I threw something in the
no
side
harm,
chat
no foul.
For you.
Is that what you were going to say? No foul.
Yeah, I threw something in the side chat for you there, Obnoxious.
That's right. That's right.
Kingpin, what's up?
I got plenty to eat here.
I've been rolling this over in the brain trying to figure out what's the most logical because...
So don't do that. That's ridiculous.
Neither one of them come out on top, do they?
No. I'm not really sure if zombies can see the color orange. So that would be a benefit for Obnoxious. But then again, if he's carrying the Dan Wessons, then, that's not going to work out too well for him. So I'd have to go with Midnight.
That would be a son of a bitch. Can you imagine if the zombies started kicking your door open, Obnoxious, and you just reached into the safe and grabbed a gun to run out, and you looked at it and you're like, son of a bitch.
That's not going to be a problem.
That's why I'm going to have to vote for you, man, because he's going to pull out one of those weapons and it's not going to fire.
No, he ain't going to be able to get his safe open. That's what's going to happen.
Gizzard, what do you think?
I've opened it too much. The battery's dead.
Well, in the first place, Obnoxious One's going to be trying to use this clapper, and it's not going to work.
Oh, that's great.
Secondly, if Midnight Range can dispatch zombies as fast as he does his help in this restaurant, then they don't have a chance. So I'm going with Midnight Range on this one.
Son of a bitch.
See, you
Banana
still
hammock.
got the damn safe open.
Just
That's
fire
a good
'em
one.
up.
These zombies would be chewing on his legs by now. They'd be gnawing on the back of his neck.
Well, at least
Can't-
the zombies will be well armed after they kill Obnoxious.
That damn Weston's like way down there. There's nowhere that damn Weston's.
You know, dang old Boomhauer over here finally got the safe open. No, the dang old Weston down here, man. No, dang old. No, zombie gonna get over the dang old Dan Weston down there at the bottom of the safe hole, man. Come on, man. All right, fine ape. What do you think?
Do you really want to know what I think?
Probably not.
Well, now let's see. Now I've met Obnoxious, so there's that. As far as as far as we all know, I don't know if anyone's met Midnight in person. For all we know, you could just be a television screen.
Mm-hmm.
I
Could
can't
be.
confirm his existence. I've met
Couple
him.
people can. Couple people can.
And why wouldn't a television screen
Yeah.
survive the apocalypse?
Because there wouldn't be no power. Well, now, let's see. I think realistically, we can all agree that surviving the zombie apocalypse on your own is probably not going to happen. And as we've heard from Midnight's own mouth, he can't keep help around. So there's that.
That's true. That's not going to help at all.
Plus, Obnoxious has the wonderful superpower of being able to hide in any outhouse and jump between them. So I'm going to have to go with Obnoxious.
Of course, the zombies are going to hear him vaping in there, and
Well,
Like,
you
oh,
see, the
vanilla,
thing is,
let's
zombies probably don't have to shit, or if they do, they're stupid enough. They just do it as they shuffle. So hiding in an outhouse would be the perfect thing to do. You got the methane generator right there for power and everything, or if you get real desperate, just throw a match down there and boom.
There
He
you
could
go.
hide on the boat. I don't think they swim.
Hey, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You get that smell camouflage too.
All right.
Make some good
Next
points,
up,
Abe.
Ape, you're up first. Patriot in
Uh-oh.
the dark, C4 defense. Patriot versus Sarge.
Ah, damn. Tough one.
Remember, Sarge only eats apple fritters. So
So he'll run out of food quick.
Well, now, all the shuffling around in that, Patriot, don't take this the wrong way, but he's blind. He'll be shuffling around. If he bumps into a zombie, zombies aren't too bright. They're just like, oh, something vaguely human bumped into me. It's got to be a zombie. Whereas Sarge, I don't know.
he'd trip over his mustache.
Well, that stash rustling around could be making an awful lot of noise, but I could also see it kind of camouflaging his movements. So
If he grows it out, he'll look like Cousin It from the nose down.
looks like he's wearing Cousin It on his chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Sarge.
Mm-hmm. Gizzard.
Well, I know Sarge is a good shot, but Patriot can see in the dark a lot better than everybody else. And he's going to be out there dispatching those zombies in the dark. He can hear them coming. So I'm going to go with Patriot.
Well, he won't know if it's dark or not, though. I've heard that about him anyways. If he's recording a video, he'll never have the light on.
He doesn't care. He doesn't even need to look, man.
Kingpin, what do you think?
Yeah, Sarge is definitely a good contestant, but if the zombie apocalypse comes, he's not going to be able to shave, and when his mustache grows over his mouth, he won't be able to show his teeth, like be aggressive. And he can walk around in the dark, and he can take stuff apart without being able to look at it. So if a zombie gets a hold of him, he'll be able to disassemble it. And no problem.
What an odd way to say that. Disassembly.
So I'm
Is
gonna
that the politically correct term now for what we do to zombies? We don't kill them. We disassemble them into their vital parts.
No, we can't unalive them because they're already unalive.
Can we re-alive them?
I don't know if they've ever tried that.
What?
Somebody's a little sore.
The vape's
A little testy.
What do you want?
If you when you vape, if you do vanilla, you probably smell like an orange creamsicle, huh? Vanilla and orange.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
We want?
I'm delightful.
Well, he wants to tell you. He wants to tell you that he can't transfer that to you because you don't have a license.
I'm delightful. You sound like it. I'm delightful. What do you think? Patriot versus Sarge. Who takes it?
I have yet to see a zombie with a little beeping keychain on him, so I'm going to go Sarge.
Okay. That's good. That's a good point. Patriot, what do you think? Why are you going to take it?
Oh, I already. I think they all moan. They all moan. I mean, that's a zombie thing. So, I mean, if you're breathing, I'm shooting. So, yeah. And besides, Sarge is a police officer. They can't hit nothing. I mean, look at the records, right? So, no offense to any police out there. That was hypothetical.
Daredevil, dead horse.
Daredevil beats man. Yeah. Pete, what's up?
Well, Patriot is going to be able to worry about himself, and I think Sarge is going to be too busy trying to detain the zombie horde. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one to Patriot.
Mm-hmm. Rich?
Pete brings up a good point. Sarge is going to try to detain them, but Patriot could end up like Velma in an episode of Scooby-Doo where she loses her glasses and grabs the wrong guy's hand, and next thing he knows, instead of having Shaggy or Scooby with him, he's got a zombie with him.
I don't hold guys' hands. I'm sorry. That is Sarge. So.
That's not what I heard about you.
He would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
Patriot protested pretty hard there. He's like, I don't hold dudes' hands, and I only wear black belts too.
Yeah, black.
Real men wear black.
Not that sissy brown. So.
So what's the answer?
I'm going to say it's a wash. Patriot's going to grab the wrong person to lead him out of there, and then Sarge's going to get eaten by the zombies he's being detained by. They're both going to end up dead. Sorry, Patriot.
7, what do you think?
Nah, to me, this one's pretty easy compared to the rest. Sarge, orders are orders. He's going to be ordered to sit there and do what he can wherever he's stationed. And, he's eventually going to get surrounded and, he's going to be zombie lunch. Patriot, on the other hand, has other senses that are heightened. I mean, he can smell them, he can hear them. And, no question, Patriot wins this one.
Yeah, we never did consider all the time that Sarge is going to spend handing out red flags to the zombies.
That's exactly what I was going to say. He's going to be too busy sticking. He's going to be handing out red
tickets
flags.
You bastards are stealing my thunder.
Snob, go ahead.
Well, I have 2 important questions on this, but David kind of halfway killed mine. 1, can zombies see red?
Right.
You know this. And 2, is it snowing? Because if it's snowing, Patriot's screwed. He's going to get turned around and end up at the neighbor's house, dragging the trash.
Hey, that would have happened to anybody, and those gnomes were in the way. And the police never came to the door.
Weren't for those meddling gnomes.
But Sarge is walking around with that giant red flag, so they're all going to see him. So, man, that's tough. I have to go with Patriot, though, because Sarge isn't here, and, he's probably asleep, like Grim said, so we're going to give it to Patriot.
So, boy, it's a tough one because, pluses and minuses all over the place. So, just like Ghost Tactical said, Patriot is a Marine. So, I mean, he could whoop ass. But Sarge, Sarge he's going to have all those little, if he has those little red flags with the the little flag poles on them, he could just be jamming those into zombie heads. There'd be a whole bunch of zombies with red flags running around on them,
I don't think I would kill him though.
And he
Sarge
does
can
have
be the new
mir-
Morgan with his red flag pole instead of the
Right,
stick.
there you go. Right, there you go.
And he does have those mirrored sunglasses. So
Oh yeah,
the zombie could see himself in there, so they probably wouldn't mess with him.
That's true. That's true. Boy, I don't know. Although, he might get in trouble just trying to talk to the zombies, trying to detain them. They're not going to listen to his weak ass police jibber jabber. They don't want none of that. They're not going to hear that shit.
What if he comes across a zombie cop? Is there like a thin zombie line?
A thin green line. There you go. Like a lime green.
That was awesome.
I'm gonna go Patriot. That Marine shit will kick in eventually when they chase him around a little bit. All right, boy. I think this one might be this one could be a blowout. Guitar Man Pete versus G Webs.
Ooh.
Pete, I think you're in trouble, buddy.
Yeah, I'm so.
You just call this one now.
Let's see.
Hashtag not my bracket.
Gotta go with G Webs on this one. This guy's been trekking the world.
But do we even know that he's real?
I don't. Say he is.
Well, now what
no,
if the white van breaks down and runs out of gas?
There could be a whole army of G Webs for all we know.
Well,
He's got
a dog too.
if
He's
he
got a
doesn't
dog that'll
physically
pull
exist, it makes it much harder for him to be zombified and killed. It's harder to kill an idea than can a person.
It's possible
That's
G
a good
Webs is
point.
a zombie. Maybe he is. Maybe you don't know. I gotta go with G. Snob.
Well, G Webs does have marshmallow slowing him down. And he's probably not going to be willing to eat marshmallow when he's starving. And I have a feeling Pete's the kind of guy that would kill his own dog and eat it when he was hungry.
Maybe not if he doesn't even have to, maybe just like, fuck it. And you look delicious.
I got to give it to Pete because I'm worried the van's going to break down and leave G Web stranded somewhere, and it's going to be
all on his own.
Yeah,
and it's stuck out there on his own. Yeah.
With no van. Without the van, he's going to be weak.
But you also have Marshmallow she's a good pulling dog. He could have her pull the van.
True. Hang a hot dog right in front of her, hot dog sandwich in front of her, and she'll just take off running.
Right. Yeah.
Then again, Marshmallow might get distracted and start eating one of the zombies and be of no help whatsoever.
That's true. So what do you think, Seven?
I've seen Pete's icon. He's pretty badass, and again, I don't know if G Webs is one guy or 10 guys or what. I'm going with Pete because I know he's real.
Rich.
I think I'm going to have to go with him because if G Webs is stuck someplace where he's only got 9mm ammo around him, he's screwed.
Oh, shit. I never even thought of that. I didn't even think of that. Pete, what do you think, buddy?
Come on, G-Web's got this. My dog's useless. His dog probably is not.
But like I said, you'll eat your dog when you're hungry.
My wife ain't letting nothing happen to that dog, I promise you.
True, but G Webs is a lot more likely to be the first to try zombie bacon than either of us.
Mm-hmm.
But is it vegan?
Doesn't matter.
At that point, I don't think he cares anymore.
Yeah. Ohio 45 ACP said G would run out of tiny pies, and then what? Then he'd be in trouble. Patriot, what do you think?
All right, Pete, I'm going to give you a few seconds. I do have a Patreon page. But see,
Oh, man.
I know that G has the largest or one of the largest bayonet collections in North America. So I'm sure he's pretty well armed. And with those little mini 22s, they're a little quieter than the large, revolvers and such. So you'd be able to shoot zombies. Everybody knows 22s are the best for zombies. I haven't heard anything come through, Pete. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to give that to G because he might be watching. And I don't want to be in the doghouse. So.
He's going to
Sorry,
talk
Pete.
to the big G web.
I'm already in the doghouse. So
Obnoxious, what do you think?
You think I'm going to take the chance that G Webs is watching this and I chose Pete?
Yeah, some of you guys are.
You guys might not think I survived the zombie apocalypse, but I'm definitely surviving the G apocalypse. So G Webs all day long.
G apocalypse. There you go.
the Jeepocalypse. That's a good one. I like that.
It's kind of like you said, Jeep-pocalypse. I was like, oh, they got a new Jeep coming out this year?
There you go.
I think both guys are very resourceful. I do
Brown
think
noser.
I do think G
Why are you
Web
trying to kiss? Why are you trying to kiss up to Pete?
I think G Web is going to edge him out just a little bit on experience and resourcefulness. So I'm going to have to vote for G Webs.
There you go.
I told you I get all the heart, snob.
Gizzard, what do you think?
Well, Pete's just going to play the guitar for him. And G Webs is going to see all these people coming. The first thing he's going to say is, why are all you people in here and nobody has thumbed it up?
That's dead air. Dead air.
He said, you guys aren't Gun Channels members. Get out of here. And he's going to do that.
Yeah, I mean, if they're quiet, if all these zombies are quiet for too long, he'll just shut them all down. Just kill them all.
Right. So, G Webs.
And then he's gonna send them to gear websites and say, you get a bite if you buy something.
Free Batch Friday.
Free Bite Friday.
Free Bite Friday. There you go. Everybody gets a nibble. Ape, what do you think? He sighs deeply.
Yeah, you had to call me right when I was taking a drink of delicious citrus soda.
Citrus soda, non-denominational citrus drink.
High
I thought he was
fructose
taking
corn.
obnoxious.
No. The only kind of soda I'll take from him is diet beef soda. So it's G and Pete.
Yep, G and Pete. Sounds like a sitcom. It's a G and Pete show.
Pete and G. Yeah, it's G Webs.
Well, he's a Pete.
Seriously. No,
that's true.
No, it's G Webs, and apart from you guys saying that, well, if the van breaks down, he'll just walk. I mean, he was being strike two. Oh, never mind. I mean, he's just got that much more experience. He used to hunt and trek when he was younger. He's got Marshmallow can be both or helpful and detrimental. One, yes, she is a husky, so she is bred to pull. Two, she acts very much like a cat. Like, no, I'm not interested in that, so go away. Unless you have a pat of butter or something, I don't want to do anything. Whereas Pete, I mean, apart from hearing his name every once in a while on NEA's chats Monday and Wednesday nights.
And Saturday.
Who are you? Do you exist? I mean,
that is yet to be verified.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, G takes it. Next one, Ape, you're up first. Rich White versus Matt. Never enough ammo. Yeah, Pete and Pete. That's what I was thinking. Pete versus Pete. I was thinking Pete and Pete from the old Nickelodeon show.
I wanted to be against Matt myself, but
Whoa. Whatever you do when you're polishing your carrot is not what we need to know here. So it's never enough ammo versus Rich versus Mr. 1%.
that is so wrong. That is not the way I meant it.
Too bad. That's the direction I took it.
Did I already vote for you?
Oh, nobody voted for me. Well, let's see. Matt, I think we all know, is one of the most, used to be one of the most prepped guys before he had to mysteriously lose all his YouTube videos in a boating accident. But Mr. 1%, I mean, he's Mr. 1%. Without the other 99% underneath him, how's he going to survive? Yeah, I'm going to have to go with never enough ammo.
Dead Horse says Rich will win because I think he has actually shot his guns before.
I'm on video shooting my shockwave, just for the record.
I think I'm going to have to go with Rich on this one. Yeah, he's actually shot his guns. So.
Okay. Oh, man. It's all tied up. Kingpin.
This one's pretty easy for me. It's definitely Rich White all the way. The reason being is Matt is going to think that the zombies are really interesting and want to check them out, and then they're going to eat him. And then he's definitely going to say that like these are the greatest zombies ever, and that's gonna be his downfall. So Rich White all the way.
Mm-hmm. Stinky Bridges, you're up next. NEA or Rich White?
Go ahead, Snob.
I wear clean underwear. I took a shower. Oh wait, that was this morning. I took a shower, so they may not be clean.
NEA or Rich White?
Mm-hmm.
Depends. Does Rich have to get any text out of West Virginia? Is that part of it? Because no. Let's see. Matt's gonna tell them to go fuck themselves, and he likes to talk.
You think?
Yeah, but Rich seems like he's a little slow. I'm not sure if he could make it out of the 1,000-acre wood in time to get away from the zombies. So, oh man, that's a tough one. See, Rich, do you keep your shotgun loaded? The one that you keep showing us. The one that you keep showing us. You don't keep it loaded?
This isn't my main shotgun. My shockwave is not my main shotgun. My main shotgun
It's Matt. You got an unloaded gun there? You got an unloaded gun?
I have a loaded AR-15 beside me.
It's Matt.
Mm-hmm. All even. Patriot, what do you think?
Well, I think Obnoxious is wrong, but I have a different point of view. Okay,
this is loaded.
Everybody knows Matt, and he knows that he loves to hear himself talk, and that's just bad. And besides, Matt, he didn't do a blind challenge because he hates blind people. So I think that was the consensus. So, and I know Rich, he did do a blind challenge video, and also Eeyore can sneak by any zombie, I think, because they won't even see him. So I'm gonna go with Rich, and besides, because Matt, he talks too much, and I don't know, those little black T-shirts or whatever he wears. I don't know. It's just and besides, he's a geek, and he'd probably want to talk to the zombies because he's a fanboy. So he'd probably get his little dolls and his comics to have them sign. So, and if Matt, if you're watching, yes, I did say that. You lost. Goodbye.
Pete, what do
Good
you think?
day to you, sir.
I say good morrow, sir. Good morrow.
Okay, my first thought was that NEA would be, so well prepared. But then I got to thinking that once it got to be about 9, 10 o'clock in the evening when he was half a bottle into his vodka, yeah, I think I'm going to have to give this one to the 1%.
Mm-hmm. Rich, what do you think? You or Matt?
I'm going to say me because I don't give a shit about zombies, and we all know Matt's a massive fanboy.
Good point. 7?
Yeah, again, I think this is an easy one. I think Matt is going to be so overwhelmed and beside himself when he sees the zombies. He's going to want to introduce himself and talk to him and get to know him, show him all his dolls and all this other stuff. Whereas, Rich is going to be taking care of business. Rich White wins this easily.
Snobber.
Okay, well, Matt's got all these things going against him. His Taurus is all his Tauruses are gonna break. His Maverick 88 is gonna break also, because everybody knows he doesn't have any real guns. And plus, Yankee's gonna be with Matt, and we all know what that's gonna cause. That's just gonna be a horrible thing. And then all the zombies already watched Matt's prepping videos, so they all know exactly what he has. So they're gonna go for that first, and they're all gonna gang up and go for it. So Matt's just dead first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it would be. I think it could be tough because Rich. I think it's gonna come down to that split decision when the zombies coming in the door. I think Rich is gonna grab his gun, and I think Matt's gonna run in and grab as many dolls as he can and try and run out.
Or his controller, his video controller for his video games.
He'll probably be.
Yeah,
he'll probably be playing the goddamn game and won't even hear him chewing on the back of his head.
I actually heard a rumor that he traded in all his Tauruses for new consoles because he just plays video games now.
Well, they might be more reliable.
Probably.
Dead Horse says, did Snob just say Matt and Yankee are a couple now in the zombie apocalypse? I believe he said that, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much where that went.
All right, Rich White takes it. Okay, here's
Armament Max is out here doing map quest and find out how far apart they are.
Do they really have to wait for the zombie apocalypse to be considered a couple?
Got fired.
Last but not least on the first round here, the Yankee Marshal versus Seven Wonders.
Oh my!
Son of a bitch. I don't know, man. That's tough. I mean, Seven's gonna be pretty busy herding all those goddamn cats around. Crazy cat lady over here.
My cats will attack the zombies. That's a plus.
Crazy cat lady. Seven Wonders.
Now you've created zombie cats.
Zombie cats, and that is the son of a bitch right there.
That's a whole new problem, isn't it?
And then we're going to lose George because George is going to go chasing the zombie cats. Thinking he's going to get some tail, and he's going to get infected.
There's going to be no warning for Yankee either because his internet's so goddamn bad he won't even know.
And he's just going to think it's a Sasquatch anyways.
They're going to sneak up on his left side.
When he hears them beating on the door, he's just going to think it's Sasquatch and invite him in.
It's true.
That was dirty, Patriot. That was dirty.
I know. I'm sorry.
Plus, in my defense, you guys all know I can actually shoot guns. I may not have 2,000 of them, but
yeah, I was gonna say kind of the same thing that Dead Horse said. He said I have to go to Yankee because I know he will. I have to go to Yankee because I know he will at least make it through the first 6 zombies till his wheel gun runs out of ammo. Yeah.
And he can skate away.
Hold on. It'd be the first 8. It'd be the first 8.
Yesterday said he can't talk over the zombies though.
Hey, if it helps you make your decision, I've got a fully loaded Sig Legion inside with 4 mags and 4 mags from my Ruger G. What do you call that thing? PC carbine.
Litter box.
Well, not to mention, all my guns are loaded and in different places around the house. They're not all locked up in a safe where I can't remember the combination. So.
No, his aren't locked up either. He's got them all over the place too. I guarantee it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Dead Horse says, "Does Yankee still have Gary the Glock?" Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So that just makes him the instant winner right there, because Gary's going to kill everything in sight,
including
that. And Yankee's a crotchety old man. The zombies might just not even want to be around him. They might just leave him alone. They might walk up to the house and hear him doing a video or something and be like, man, just wander off. Go to somebody else's house.
Well, plus he did.
I'm going to go with Yankee because I don't think the zombies are even going to want to deal with him. I think they're just going to leave him go. Snub?
All right. Well, it depends. Are any of the zombies under 18-year-old girls? I need to know this because if so, 7's gone. He's just chasing them.
That's a good point. I can see me saying, "Oh, she's kind of cute, little green, but still kind of cute."
Jason is just on a roll, and he's terrible. I'm going to go with 7 just because I can't stand Yankee, so I'm hoping Yankee dies first.
Pfeiffer says, but Yankee wears sandals. How are you going to survive the zombie apocalypse in sandals?
And that's exactly where I was going with that.
Jesus.
And Dead Horse says, Jesus? Wear his Jesus sandals? Rocking around the flip-flops? Zombie flops. Rich, what do you think?
What do I think? I'm going to say 7 because I'm not voting for Yankee for shit.
Yeah, baby.
Pete?
Well, walking around in flip-flops on the side of a mountain is not going to get you to survive through the zombie apocalypse, so I'm going to say 7.
I think Sasquatch carries Yankee around like a little baby. I mean, carries him in a little
blaster in the fur.
No, he carries him in a papoose. He carries him in one of those papoose backpacks.
That's what I was gonna say. One of those little pouch things.
Yeah, like a little kangaroo.
A&A wants to know if the zombies are midget hookers.
Some of them might be.
No, they have to be trannies too, A&A. You forget that. It's midget tranny hookers.
Patriot?
Well, I probably go the same route as with Matt, since Yankee was didn't do a blind challenge, so he kind of sucks anyway. But even though I had super chats and all that stuff to promote the blind challenge, he didn't have any part of it. So yeah, I guess anybody but Yankee will do.
Gee, Patriot.
Isn't that a positive? That was a really nice positive way of saying that, right?
I'm beside myself. I just don't know what to say. I'm so humbled.
And Seven Wonders did do it, the blind challenge video, I believe.
Plus, I have your favorite gun, by the way, as you already know.
All right, next up, Captain Mudbutt over there. What's up?
Well, I'm torn because on the one hand, you got Yankee. He's up there in the Pacific Northwest where nobody has guns but him. So he's going to be completely inundated with zombies up there because nobody's going to be taking any out. But Seven is going to have the zombie cat supervillain that he's creating. So I think it's a wash.
I got about 20
zombies
of them, by the way.
What's that?
I have about 20 of them, by the way. I take care of
you got
barrels, garden kitties.
You got 20 zombie cats?
Yeah.
I have to change my vote to I can't stand either one of them now. 7 has 20 cats.
He's going to have 20 zombie cats, and Yankee's just going to be picking them off from the top of the mountain there. So I got to go with Yankee on this one.
At least George is cool because he's got a dog in the house. See,
Yeah.
Kingpin.
Well, I'm gonna have to take a look at this like a biological way because
Jesus.
I don't know if we want to go there.
30 coins, and it didn't make him sick. And then all these cats around him have got to have given him some type of disease by now. So he may be immune to a zombie bite. Then the zombies are going to look at Yankee and be like, if we bite him, will we catch his liberalism? So that's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go 7 because not Yankee.
So Kingpin is just hashtag never Yankee. Okay.
I think that's what a lot of us have done is vote never Yankee.
Well, in the first place,
thanks for the support, fellas. I'm just so humbled right now.
Yeah. It could have been Rich, or it could have been anybody, even Pete up against it, and we still would have picked it. I mean, not Yankee.
Oh.
There you go,
No offense, Pete.
None taken.
I guess we're in the same boat.
Hell, Armament Axes would have beat Yankee.
This is true.
What did I miss? Did you say something? Giz,
We
did
should
you-
have had
did you
Yankee.
that's right, dude. Then I got interrupted by about 5 people. So
I'm going to do it one more time.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Gizzard?
Should have had Yankee against Matt.
Shit.
All right,
Let it
Giz.
rip, Giz.
well, in the first place,
Yeah, go ahead, Gizzard.
the only zombies that Yankee's gonna see are the ones that either send him an email or give him a super chat. So I'm gonna have to go with 7 on this one.
Thanks, Giz.
Ape?
Let's see. So, either a crotchety old liberal or a coin-licking pedophile.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on, man. We were all young once.
Yeah, but most of us grew out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is the girlfriends still are.
I'm glad my wife's asleep.
Well, let's see. Well, once again, we've all seen videos of Yankee showing off his super fancy retired ass house and all the shotguns and that he's got. Plus, he's got Mr. Big Ass Sasquatch guarding his perimeter.
That's a big deal. That Sasquatch is a big deal. But
That is a point.
not
actually.
to mention, he just got his little puppy Turnip, and apparently his puppy Turnip will eat just about anything. So, that little puppy dog around will probably just end up eating all the zombies.
so that Sasquatch could get turned into a zombie. Then what?
Oh heck!
Well, the
Yeah, that could be a
Sasquatch that he
problem.
has there is made out of wood. So, do we really want to go down the rabbit hole of having zombie trees?
Yeah,
Well,
but
we're
Yankee has said you cannot kill a Sasquatch. But what if there is a zombie Sasquatch? Is he going
That's
to
what
be
I'm
man
saying.
enough to kill it?
Your one thing you're forgetting here, Abe, you said the puppy's going to eat the zombies, right? Depending on your research from what documentary movie you watch about zombies, if you eat zombies, you turn into a zombie.
Well, we never really clarified which type of zombies, whether these were the slow shuffling Romero zombies or whether they were the super fast, weird Will Smith's the I Am Legend zombies. So,
Well, for sake of argument, we're going to just say Yankee screwed and his puppy just turned into a zombie.
sounds to me like you're just wanting to try and push your agenda.
Of course.
Who's the liberal now? Trying to push your agenda like that. For shame.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag never Yankee. Come on.
No, it's hashtag never wanky, as Armament Axes would say.
You know what? I'm just going to have to go with Yankee because despite all of his weirdness, I have yet to see him lick a coin.
That's true.
Or shoot a gun.
No, he has videos of him shooting his little tit sauce.
I know, I saw it.
Gary the Glock would. Jason says Gary would join the zombies. All right, Ape. Next round. The Gun Snob versus Gizzard.
Wait, who won the last one?
Seven Wonders won.
Simple.
Yay.
Gizzard, because Gizzard is only a pup being controlled by George, and we know that cats are going to be the next dominant species after mankind kills himself.
Well, that's true. They were here before us, and they'll outlive us, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. I'm going with Gizzard George.
Gizzard and George. It's a cat chicken.
Chicken partner.
Gizzard, what do you think?
Well, other than the fact that I've got to have a little bit of confidence in myself, I mean, I'm pretty sure that by the time I get to Snob's house, he might be asleep anyway, and the zombies will definitely eat him, and his wife sure as heck ain't going to stop him. So. I'm going to vote for myself.
Hey, Gary.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about zombies. Zombies are the least of his problems. You got to worry about what's going to happen tonight when he goes to sleep.
Yeah, or in the morning after she hears this chat.
Kingpin.
This is unlisted. How much would that cost?
It's going to cost you about $100.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Gary.
50 cents a view.
Last I heard it was $3.50.
$3.50.
Well, then you're going to owe me if it's 50 cents a view.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Gary. If by the time Snob survives the battle between him and Fine Ape, Snob's wife would have killed him, so Gary's going to survive this one.
Mm-hmm. Binoculars.
Well, if Snob makes it past Fine Ape, he's going to start flapping his jaw about how he survived this long, and the wife is going to take him out, or Armintia is going to tase him, one or the other. So Snob's going down here, and Gizzard's going to survive the day.
I don't like the way the direction this is going.
Welcome to my world.
Patriot, what do you think?
Yeah. This one's kind of hard because I'm kind of hoping Gun Snob will survive the apocalypse because I'll still get my Patreon. But I'm kind of leaning for Gary because he's going to help me out with my T-shirt. So this is hard, but it'll probably end up going to Gary because Snob's wife is probably going to take his guns away. Like, before. Wasn't that a Glock?
I mean, I'm just going to throw this out there that if the zombie apocalypse happens, I'm shooting her first and making it look like the zombies ate her. Just throwing that out there.
Oh shit! That shouldn't be live on the internet. Somebody saying that. Holy crap!
Hey, can we just split up your vertical gun rack between us because we all know you're not going to be alive tomorrow.
And the other thing is,
but I already killed you.
Do we know that Gun Snob is not a zombie since he's kind of ghosting with his shirt and stuff? From what I hear, because from what I hear, the video is kind of he kind of drifts away a little bit.
Yeah, they already got him.
Yeah, but Jason says I can hide in my green screen, so
that too.
Yeah, but that green screen ain't gonna cover your smell. So
screw you, Rich.
All right, so we're going with Gizzard on that one, I guess, huh? Pete, what do you think?
I'm going to stick with having the cows and the 75 gun holster is going to do better through the apocalypse. So I'm going to give it to Snob.
Rich?
I'm going to say Gary because Stacy's going to sacrifice him to save her and the girls.
I feel something like that will happen too, yeah. She'll just kick him out the front door and lock the door behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah, have to hide in his shed. He won't have the keys to it.
I had to break in this morning because I locked her keys in here too after that.
Whoa. You almost completely disappeared there, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was trying.
Creepy. Creeping me out. Looked like something from Tron or some shit.
All we can see is his derpy face.
Yeah. Seven Wonders.
This is a little tough, but, I think it kind of depends on who figures out first that the zombies are coming, Snob or Snob's wife, because, yeah, I can see either one of them sacrificing the other one. So, oh, man, Snob's wife's kind of sharp. Sorry, buddy, but I can see her shooting him in the back and dragging him out on the front porch to let them survive a little longer. Yeah, and plus, Gary, Giz has the kitty. So, I mean, he's going to become a zombie and then just tear them all apart. So, yeah, I don't know. I got to go Giz.
Mm-hmm. Snob, what do you think?
I have to vote for myself. Gary's going to run over 18 zombies in his car, and his car is going to be tore up. And they're going to be zombie deer that he hits. I hear they already have zombie deer in Kansas, too. So
Probably. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah.
And I gotta change mine too.
Yeah. So if I get a question, you got all those cows. If a cowboy rides a horse, what is a dude that rides a cow called? A horse boy, or just? That's
a bull.
A bull boy, bull man.
I just meant just a bull. That's usually what rides cows around here, anyways.
Oh yeah. Tough one. I think, yeah, I think the zombies show up. I think Snob's wife's going to be pissed off at him for some reason because they're married and it's going to be his fault that the zombies are there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think Gizzard's going to pull it out in the end.
I'm going to have to change mine though.
Uh-oh, what's that?
I came with a revelation. We're talking about zombies. The Gizzard works at a toxic, nuclear plant. That's probably where they're going to start from. So
that's true.
I think, they're going to start at his area and take out everybody. So
they won't even realize it till it's too late.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
No, Gary's probably going to be the first zombie.
But he can't be armed at work. So he's going to have to go all the way out to his car or all the way home. So I'm thinking, since Snob just hangs out in his shed all the time, he's probably going to be armed. So
he's going to be out with his cattle, doing some animal husbandry or whatever he does out there. I don't.
Husbandry is farming, in case you don't know, folks.
Farming cattle. Okay.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Sure it is.
Good cover.
And Gizzard takes it. All right, who is? I'm first. Okay. Kingpin versus me.
Sorry, pancakes.
Yeah. I guess there's a lot of ways to look at it. Kingpin's scrawny and fast, but he got no longevity. I mean, if he's out there running around, what's he going to last? 2-3 days before he's out of energy? I got like weeks. I just hang out in my house for weeks, let everything cool down a little bit. I've been shooting guns since I've been like just a little critter. This guy's only known about guns for like a week and a half. Maryland. I think I could outlast him. I just hole up, relax, finally get a vacation.
No, you'll still have to go to work. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Be cooking zombies up. I gotta vote for myself. I think I'm going to be so excited. I'm going to be so happy not to have to go to work. I'm going to be living a dream.
Zombie Party 42, your table is ready. Zombie Party 42.
Snob, what do you think?
Well, I have a feeling your plan is going to fall apart like your Monte Cristo sandwich. So I'm going with David Bowie.
7.
Man, this is a tough one. Phew. I don't know, man. I feel like the zombies are going to find Pennsylvania before they find Maryland. But I don't know. That's tough. This is really tough.
Now, just remember in a chat the other day, Kingpin actually said he doesn't like French fries. Are you going to vote for a guy that says he doesn't like French fries? What the hell's that all about? That's un-American.
We mean it's un-American. They're French. The hell's wrong?
No,
with you?
they're not. They're
French.
American. They're American.
It's in the name. It's French fries.
Oh,
Jason.
Oh, go ahead.
Jason Stewart says, "What you call hell, Midnight calls vacation."
Midnight has an advantage though, because when the zombies attack, all the electric's going to be off and stuff. But Midnight's, lived pretty close to Amish his whole life, I guess. So
yeah,
he's got an advantage there. He can go over there and see how they live and just hang out with them, and it'll be just another day at the farm.
And they dig guns too. They're into guns.
That's tough, man. Midnight has more experience. David's quicker. Man, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Travis T says Maryland will stop them with zombie free zone signs.
That's a good point. But then again,
because zombies read signs.
They can look at the
they
pictures.
do recognize pictures of themselves.
No, that's true.
But by the time the zombies get there, Maryland may not have guns anymore. So, oh, sorry, David. All right, I gotta go Midnight.
This could be a tough one.
That's a close one.
Rich, what do you think?
Okay, we already established Maryland's already full of zombies, right? Nobody's going to be able to tell the difference between the two. David's just going to start shooting things, and he's going to find himself up on a murder charge. I got to go for Midnight.
It'd be nice and safe in jail. Pete,
I hate you. I need to go to bed, but I'm enjoying this too much.
You said you were going to go to bed an hour ago.
Hour and a half ago, and here I am still.
Okay. But David's got some pretty cool guns, but gonna have to give it to the guy that's been shooting all his life. So we'll go with Midnight on this one.
All right.
I need to change my answer though against David because Midnight has a cabin in the woods somewhere.
That's true. We do.
So I have to change my answer.
But is it made out of Maverick 88s?
That's true. It's not. It's not Maverick. No. But I do have a cheap shotgun, so that's Maverick-ish. Patriot, what do you think?
It's kind of hard, but I mean, I was leaning towards Midnight, but I also know that, well, I kind of heard that zombies smell and look like mayo and mustard, and I know for a fact David doesn't like that, and he'll probably go berserk and take care of business. So I'm gonna have to go with David. Just
start laying them out, huh?
They kind of resemble mayonnaise, and that is just a no-go with David. So I think he's gonna.
Obnoxious.
Did Kingpin vote for or against me? Because this is going to depend on whether I actually got to come up with a reason to vote against you, or I just voted against you for that.
Okay, so I'll mark that one down. Okay, that was easy. Go figure. The guy that wants me dead wants me dead. I want him dead. I want his whole family dead. Kingpin.
Well, I'm going to have to vote for myself, but with a slight caveat, because what'll happen is the government will catch a bunch of the zombies, relocate them to Maryland,
I
and
was
then
going to say they're going to let him loose in Maryland.
and I'll be forced to hide in Baltimore City because no zombies coming to Baltimore. So hiding in Baltimore City will probably get me shot by somebody else. So I'm going to survive the apocalypse, but I'll get killed by somebody else. So I'm
some thug.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a fine line, but okay. Gizzard, what do you think?
Well, I think these zombies are going to be, out in the dark, and what they're going to see is Midnight coming at them with his chef's knife here, and he's going to be chopping them up and everything else. I'm going to have to go with Midnight on this one.
Right. Oh man, it was tied up. It was tied up. Gizzard put me one in the lead with one to go. Ape, what do you think?
Let me think. Well, I find one little fault with Midnight going to join up the enclave of Amish people. Sure, they might have him around for about a week or so, but then Sunday night will come around and he'll be sitting at a hay bale trying to get on Google, and they'll just cast him out. Heathen be gone.
But he'll be living in a what was that? Amish paradise.
There you go.
And plus, since we haven't had a tie yet, and I really want to throw a monkey wrench into things, I'm going to be voting for the Mr. 1% skim milk.
All right. It goes out there to the audience. All right. We will. When I say go, don't go yet. When I say go, you guys go ahead and vote. All right. Go. Who's it going to be, me or Kingpin? Man, we share a state line, so that's tough, you know. Oh man. Uh-oh. Oh, go figure. The Trigger Plus account said Kingpin. Dirty bastards. Did I say we're not moving on until I win? Did I mention that?
You're not going to win, Midnight. It's going to get down to the last one, and then you're going to say
Nope.
Slim Jim Sandwich wins.
Kingpin takes it. We'll give it to Kingpin. I concede. Even though it ain't gonna happen. He's gonna be all out of energy after the first hour. He's gonna be all look at that. This Shark Kane even voted, Obnoxious voted, Trigger Plus voted. Boy, that's amazing how all those people are in there at the same time in the chat. That's awesome. Glad to see you guys. Fucking bastards. Well, I'm glad they all. I'm glad they were all watching tonight. Glad they're all watching.
That generally is how bastards are created.
Yes, YP said I would show up late for the zombie apocalypse, thus making it. All right, Patriot in the Dark versus G-Webs.
Oh, geez.
Ape, you're up first.
So we're pitting a man who cannot see against a man who has never been seen.
It's true. There you go.
Well, Patriot does have that echolocation Daredevil thing going on for him. Whereas G-Webs is the master of stealth, but he has a white dog. Yeah, no contest. It's going to go with the man with the AKs and the tiny revolver bayonets.
Little tiny knives.
Hey, he's made little tiny knives.
Gizzard.
Well, you see, what's going to
Yeah,
happen
see?
is
Not everyone does.
Oh, that's fucking
Sadists.
G-Webs is going to get up on a mountaintop and he's going to hold a rifle over his head and shout Wolverines before he blows all these zombies away. So, you know, somebody who's got the Red Dawn going on. Sorry, I'm going to have to vote for G-Webs here.
He'll be up there. He'll be up there screaming "Red Dawn." They'll all hear him and come a running.
How do you know that's not what he wants?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why do you yell
Could be.
Wolverines? So they know where to find me, so I can
So
kill
they
them.
know where to come to their. So they know
They're
where their
due.
death is. Kingpin.
Well, this one's pretty difficult for me because if Patriot can ride a horse like his logo shows, then he wins. If he can't ride the horse, then I'm going to have to go with G-Whips. But if a blind guy can ride a horse and wield a gun and a sword, then I'm going to go with Patriot. So
Have you never heard of the Headless Horseman? He apparently was blind, I'm guessing.
No, just headless.
now that
They
I've
took
got
a little too much off when they performed the brisk.
now that I have a little bit more historical information, thanks to
He was
Snob, I'm
he
going to
was shot with a cannon.
I'm going to have to go with Patriot.
Mm-hmm. Fine choice. Fine choice. Obnoxious, Sharkane, beef soda, diet beef soda, Trigger plus P. How do you and all of your multiple personalities vote?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know either. I have no idea. Never enough
Hey,
hate.
now,
I don't know.
Diet Beef Soda is a registered trademark of the Diet Beef Soda Corporation.
Right preserve.
The views and opinions expressed by Obnoxious One do not represent the views and opinions
Of anybody else.
of Sharkane or
If anybody that
beef
has
soda
any sense.
or diet beef soda.
Am I slow, or is the guy in the purple shirt helping the other guy? You know, let's just leave it at that. Is the guy in the purple shirt helping the other guy?
Well, you know, they're out in the water. It's cold, significant shrinkage.
There's shrinkage.
The other guy's puking over the boat because he just saw it happen. Like, your hands clean? Well, yeah, why? Need some help.
Oh, man.
Hey, you mind grabbing this? My hands are all full of it from cleaning out the outhouse.
Well, number one, G-Webs might be watching.
G-Webs is always watching.
He wouldn't watch a horrible show like this.
He's like
Brokeback
probably
bathroom boat.
He's like Santa Claus.
It's over there on the gun channel side, just so people know.
Number two, I'm not a sexist who hates guns, so I'm going to go with G-Webs.
Mm-hmm. A sexist who hates guns.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
It's just the first thing that popped into his hateful little mind. Patriot.
I think you know, man.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm not a sexist, but just for the record, I'm gonna see. The problem is after the apocalypse, there's not going to be any of the tubes or spiders or robots that are running the internet. Okay. With that being said, I'll probably still vote for G. Even though he won't have, his super van because there's going to be no power and the interwebs isn't going to be working.
Did G-Webs do a blind challenge video?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Right in Snake Canyon or wherever it was on
there you go.
That was LCR 357.
Yeah. And it was a very good one. Yep. So I got to vote for the guy that did the blind challenge. I mean, come on.
But you voted against
You didn't
me.
vote
And
for
I'm your
me.
patron, and I did 2 blind challenges. This is crap.
No, I changed it. I said that Gizzard was the start of the zombie apocalypse because of the.
Oh, I
nuclear
forgot. You
power
did change
plant.
it. I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you.
Hashtag not my bracket.
Hashtag not my breakfast.
Pete.
Okay, so zombie apocalypse, the internet's down, and the Second Amendment fight is over with. So G-Webs has nothing but time to go out handling business and nothing to distract him. So I think there's not going to be much to stop G-Webs. So there you go.
And I will concede because I mean, come on, if I'm going to lose to anybody, it might as well be G. So.
Rich.
I am going to stick with my Scooby-Doo theory, and I'm going to add to it that G-Webs has his own version of Scooby-Doo. So I got to go with G-Webs.
Scooby-Doo.
And the Mystery Machine. Scooby-Doo.
Mystery Machine as well.
Scooby Snacks.
7 Wonders.
7 Wonders. He does wonder. I know G-Webs is like Santa. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows what I'm about to say. So have mercy on my soul, for goodness sake. I'm going with Patriot because he has those enhanced senses that the average guy doesn't have. Plus, I bought about $600 worth of stuff from G-Webs for giveaways, so.
All right, so here we go. Oh, Snob, you're up. You're up before me. Go ahead, Snob.
Yeah, what the hell? I about got gizzarded. I stayed up for this, and I'm getting damn gizzarded. Golly.
I forgot you were here.
Yeah, I wasn't snoring. Well, you see.
Such an exciting guest. I forgot you were even here.
Yeah, screw you too. I have a feeling that
tonight's going to be a good night.
Yeah. All right, don't get me started singing. Tonight's gonna be. All right, so back to where I was. It is gonna snow, like I said earlier. It's gonna eventually snow. Patriot's gonna get lost to the trash can, and really, my brother, channel partner, podcast partner, just did that to me. What the hell? So
trust me, everybody wanted to.
Yeah, I know. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be G-Webs because Patriot's gonna end up with a gnome in his forehead.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
How the heck did Patriot find the mute button? What the crap?
And he didn't even drop out.
I know. He usually can't even find his own.
All right, so Patriot and G-Webs. Boy. So I think, it's kind of like Thanos, that Thanos snapped his fingers and, half people died or whatever. Now his mission's done. He hangs up his armor. I think, when the zombie apocalypse hits, the NFA's toast. They're not going to be stopping people and measuring barrels and making sure they got 10-round mags in their stuff.
Well, Maryland
Maryland still might, right? So that might take a lot of G's fight away from him and be like, now what do I do now? Patriot, I think Patriot's and he's got the blind superpowers. He can fight in the dark. He can, don't have to worry about what time of day it is. I'm gonna go with Patriot. G-Webs take.
Jason. We didn't think about that.
Next one, 7 Wonders versus Rich White.
Oh man.
That's tough. The 1% versus
Coin liquor.
Versus the coin liquor.
Well, we can all the steak face or be gladful that it wasn't the coin. They didn't like the coin purse.
Yeah, 7 Wonders makes money in a way that's way too freaky. Okay?
I think 7 Wonders is going to get awful high and mighty when he sees the zombies and he unleashes his herd of cats on them, and they don't do nothing. They just walk around and let them come after him. Yeah. So I'm gonna go
rub up
Rich
against their legs.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. They're just you cut loose 20 cats, and all they do is purr and wander around and scratch in the dirt. And you're like, oh shit, I'm screwed. Snob, what do you think?
Well, I think that Seven Wonders is going to be an obnoxious outhouse in severe pain from all the coins he swallowed after trying to lick them. So he's not going to be able to fight the zombies. And I mean, I don't know that Rich is going to be that much help, because Rich is going to, I don't know, be complaining about, that he don't have a tagline or something now because he stole mine.
No, that's your tagline. Your tagline is you don't have a tagline.
I know, but you've been trying to steal it and be Eeyore, so
No, I haven't. I haven't tried stealing your tagline. I don't want your tagline. What do I want?
Anyways, Rich White wins my vote.
Seven, what do you think?
Rich has a lot of places. Rich has.
You gonna saddle up? You gonna saddle up one of your cats and ride off into the sunset?
I'll be all day on Photoshop tomorrow making that Photoshop.
I could make it like a Santa sleigh kind of a deal and ride in one of my carts for my nursery and like have 10 cats on each side pulling me, with wheels. But
broke back Santa, most busted ass Santa ever.
But I gotta admit, Rich has a lot more places to hide in the hills of West Virginia, man, and almost heaven over there. I gotta give it to Rich, but I'm gonna go down fighting. I'll promise you that.
Rich,
I'm gonna have to go with myself, because if you guys haven't noticed this whole time, Seven Wonders is too easily amused. He's gonna see a zombie horde coming at him. He's going to fall on the ground, laughing his ass off, and have a heart attack and die right there before the zombies get to him.
Did you say a horde of zombies or a zombie whore? This is important.
Either way.
Horde of
zombies. Wait a minute, a whore of zombies? How many zombies are in a whore?
6.
Depends on the whore.
Just one at a time.
Depends how old that zombie whore is, though,
Depends on what kind of video this is.
Plus, if that zombie whore is too old, I'm gonna back out.
That is an entirely different video.
Pete.
Okay, if you've got a horde of cats, at least one of them is going to be an asshole cat, because 90% of cats are assholes in the first place.
Yeah, 99 out of 100.
The door closed behind you, and you're going to be screwed with the zombies. So I'm going to give this one to Rich.
Okay. Patriot.
Boy, how do you follow that?
Usually with the course of antibiotics.
Now with the whole Burt Reynolds and West Virginia thing, I think Rich would probably have more places to hide, on the river and the banjos and stuff. So I don't know. That one is just scary. But I say Rich. I mean, he does have some pretty good pistolas. Sure.
All right. Next up. Herb Nurxious, yeah. I saw you on mute. I thought you were going to go there. Sorry.
I didn't want to interrupt you, so I was waiting.
I'll interrupt you. Armament Axis is getting all Yankee out there whining about getting voted out early.
Well, he should have been on the panel then. He should have been on the panel because he would have lasted longer, because it worked so well for me.
Hey, it worked wonders for me.
Has everybody seen that cat video where they got a mug sitting on the table and they're filming? Shush. and they're filming, and that cat looks right at the person. No, that's an entirely different one. And the cat looks right at the person that's filming and pushes that cup off the table.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be Seven's cats with the door. So Seven's gone.
Kingpin.
Well, by now, I have to say that Seven Wonders has caught some kind of feline disease from all these cats.
Wait, you're the one who said he had an immunity.
Wait.
No, he has an immunity from zombie bites, but the cat diseases eventually do him in.
I didn't realize that Seven and Night Strike were on the same mailing list.
Okay. Nice strike. Holy crap.
So I'm pulling for Rich White on this one.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I'm not going to yell, though.
Gizzard?
Well, now George sent me a text. He said to vote for the cat guy. But I got to thinking about it. These zombies are going to be smart after a while, and they're going to send a bunch of Japanese girl zombies up there, and there's no way he can shoot them. So.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
So,
you know, if
Rich
we thought
White.
about that, if we thought about that, it would have been over before
Yeah,
it
it'd be
started.
over.
If I get Japanese zombies, man, yeah, it's all over. I'm just going to drop my weapon.
We don't want to hear about you dropping your weapon. Just keep that stuff to yourself.
Yeah. We're getting enough of that from a couple people in the chat about you chasing underage zombies, which brings up an interesting question.
Oh,
Is it
geez.
from the day they were born or from the day they were turned? Because technically, wouldn't all zombies be underage zombies if this is the beginning of the apocalypse? I mean, lasting 18 to 20 years in a zombie apocalypse is quite a stretch.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So it's Mr. Coin against who now?
Fancy Pants, Rich White.
Well, I'm going to have to go with Rich because Seven's going to be have long since gone blind from licking random coins. And unlike Patriot, he's not going to have the years or so to adapt and hone his daredevil skills. So I got to go with Mr. 1%.
Mm-hmm. All right. You're
Yeah,
up
but all the
next.
zombies are going to think Rich is a racist whenever they hear his name. So
It's true.
Hey, if I'm gonna lose, I'm happy to lose to Rich White. So yeah, you know, I mean, I voted for him. So.
Gizzard versus Kingpin. Ape.
Once again, it's going to be Gizzard. It's going to be George Grayson Cat with his nuclear-powered claws.
I could totally and 100% see Gizzard riding George around like He-Man rides Battle Cat.
another job for me tomorrow on Photoshop. Gizzard, I need a picture of George Grayson Cat. Could you email that to me?
Look at his Instagram feed. There's plenty of them.
Oh yeah, I'll steal it off there. Don't you worry.
Gizzard, go ahead.
Oh man.
Well, I can't think of anything clever to say about this except, yeah, I and the nuclear-powered cat are gonna. I think we're gonna be victorious on this one. So.
That's true. You could be immune to it. The radiation that's already pulsing through your body might keep you safe from the zombies.
Well, that and I'm old enough, they probably wouldn't even bother coming after me anyway. So yeah, I'll bet myself.
All right. Kingpin, what do you think?
Well, I got to go with me because there's not a lot of meat on my bones. So unless they're on a diet, they're really not going to stop to try to eat me. Plus, Gary's going to have that glowing green rod stuck in the back of his shirt, and they'll be able to find him anywhere he goes.
So what are you saying about Gary?
I want to know how you know Gary's rod glows and that it can reach to his back.
Well, you know.
Good for you. Good for you.
I don't like to brag, but
obnoxious.
Well, real quick, asking for a friend. Sorry to interrupt you. How do you take a screenshot on a computer?
Control print screen.
Then you got to find it.
Yeah, it saves it to your clipboard, so then go into Paint and paste it.
Well, see if are the deer going to be zombies too?
Sure.
Well, then Kingpin, because all the deer are going to zoom right to Gizzard's car since he's got a deer magnet on it, and Kingpin will win the day.
There you go. Patriot.
Well, this is pretty easy. I mean, just since Gary voted for G anyway, but when I hear this, the first thing that comes to mind is the cover of, well, it was VHS because I'm old, but Toxic Avenger. That's how I picture Gary during the with that toxic stuff, nuclear plant, and,
with his mop,
with a mop bucket, and standing up proud. And, no offense, Gary, but yeah, I'm going to go with the mayonnaise killing zombie killer. So, David got my vote.
Gary's got your vote. All right.
No, I said David's got my vote.
Oh, I thought you said Gary. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's
Same thing.
Pete.
Now, previously, I wasn't aware that Gary's cat was like Battle Cat from He-Man. I mean, of course Gary wins this one. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm telling you, George is serious business.
You got to picture Gary in that fur bikini too, though.
The furry banana hammock.
I'd probably rather not, to be honest.
Actually,
that was just for gun.
Gary wears underwear that looks like a cat too.
Great. Now I need brain bleach.
That's just more for the Photoshop for tomorrow there.
I'm working on it right now. Don't you worry.
You could just take a picture of like one of those. What do you got? What do you got? The microphone covers. They call them dead cats. You just use that as his underwear. Yeah. Pete. Oh no, we just did Pete. Rich. There you go. There you go.
Patriot already assumed that this all started at the nuclear power plant, right? Well, Gary's going to have, if that's the case, Gary's going to have that same healthy green glow that those zombies are going to have. So they're going to assume that he's one of them. So they're not going to go for him. They're going to go after Kingpin. Gary's going to walk away with this one.
So you're going Kingpin, you said?
No, I'm going Gary.
No, Gary. Sorry.
Yeah, because he's got the same healthy green glow the zombies have.
Oh yeah,
he's just gonna send him to help desk, And
7.
Wow. Normally I'm with the cat guys, but if no offense, Giz, I may not be able to strap mine over my shoulder, but I've got 20 cats. If I can't win with 20 cats and tons of ammo, then I'm going to have to go with the skinny guy who can run quick. I'm going with David this time.
He might could run quick, but I'm short and fat, and I could knock him over.
Stomp him into the dirt.
Rolling.
I have to go with Gary just because, he's Gary. And I've met Gary. I know Gary's real for sure. David, I've never met David. I'm not sure he's real. He could be 7 wonders in disguise. I'm just saying.
That's true. I've never seen Kingpin and 7 wonders in the same spot at the same time. I have met Kingpin.
I think we're busted.
I have met Kingpin, and that's how I know I would have outlasted him. But y'all screwed that up.
You're underestimating how long I can go without food.
What, 2 days?
Hey man, a skinny guy doesn't have to eat all the time.
Some of us pork barrels have our reserves built in for months.
Plus, I can fit in all kinds of tight little quarters and stuff. Like if I got to sneak between stuff
and get stuck, and then become zombie
if
food.
I can eat gas station sausages. So,
Hey, Gary, I hate to tell you something, but you sent me the perfect picture the other day on my phone, and I don't have a whole lot to do to it to make you ride shorts. You remember what picture I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Go for it.
Oh, I am. Don't worry. I'm already doing it.
I've got some pictures of you, too. So.
Yeah. His are naked.
Naked.
They will be by the time I'm done with
it. Kingpin or Gizzard? I think, boy, and both of you guys are sort of you haven't been shooting your whole lives really or anything. Kingpin's got a couple of got at least one scary rifle.
But I got a concealed carry permit.
You won't need it though. Gizzard will probably still be dealing with people leaving mean comments on the internet during the zombie apocalypse. He might be sidetracked pretty easily. People telling him he's a shitty shot and stuff.
I got that now.
Flinching.
Yeah, he's flinching. Boy, I think if he keeps George Grayson Cat in catnip, I think George will fight pretty hard for him. So I'm gonna go Gizzard.
I got 2 pit bulls.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, I didn't know that.
You don't tell anybody these things.
I already voted. Sorry. You should have made it better. Made a better push for yourself.
Well done, Gizzard. Well done.
Thank you, man.
G-Webs versus Rich White. I don't know. I have a feeling. I think Rich is just going to want to hang out in the house, which is actually pretty safe. But G-Webs is going to be on the road, and his van is kind of its own little shit hit the fan mobile. G eats all sorts of weird stuff, so even if the van breaks down, he'd probably eat parts of the van and be okay.
Yeah, I don't think vegan restaurants are going to be affected.
Yeah. I mean, gnawing on the seats and shit for sustenance, it'll be okay. Rich lives in West Virginia. I mean, with all the meth and shit down there, there's probably zombies walking around all over the place now. He's probably used to it. No big deal. I'm gonna give it to Rich. for like almost no apparent reason. Snob.
Oh, I gotta go with G. Sorry, Rich. I didn't have a good reason. Just because, Rich sucks and G doesn't.
There you go. That's important. 7 wonders.
You know what? I'm going like I do in football. When every 10 years or so, Michigan State beats Ohio State and ruins our season. But then I'm for Michigan State from then on out because they beat us, so they have to win out. So I'm going for Rich. Rich beat me, so he's got to keep going.
Rich White.
I'm going to stick with the original reason why I didn't vote for G-Webs in the first round. So I'm going with the 9mm factor. I have a 9mm. I'll be able to pick up a whole bunch of surplus ammo. I'll be fine.
Okay. All right. It's logical. Pete?
You see, he's got a prepper van, a shit ton of bayonets, and 15 pockets full of 22s. I'm thinking G-Webs has got this one.
That's a good point. And he can New York. He's got all those little guns. He can New York reload for like 50 times. Patriot.
Oh boy, this is a hard one. See, it's probably going to snow, and Rich sucks. No. Wasn't that his thing? Because I get lost in the snow. No. G can drive. We know he can drive. He drives all over. And last time I heard, Rich couldn't drive.
Oh.
No.
Shit.
I'm not allowed to drive. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. Well, neither am I, but I still like to. You just gotta watch. You just gotta get the people off the sidewalk. But that's another story.
And out of the mall.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't believe vegan restaurants are going to be affected by the zombie apocalypse.
So I think G will have plenty of places to eat, and he's used to eating that stuff, so that's good. I'm gonna go with G because G didn't vote against me. So yeah.
Oh man.
The last round is spiteful.
Let's see if I can do any more blind challenge videos.
Hey, you're probably doing me a favor by not doing more. Obnoxious.
Oh,
We got G versus 1%.
Yep.
Well, I think what's going to happen is G's going to get out of Arizona, and he's going to be okay there because he's got all his little 22s. But the first gunshot that he sees when he gets out of Arizona, he's going to stop in there and walk in and ask to take a picture, and it's going to be a zombie that he asks, and that's going to be the end of G. So it's going to be Rich.
G-Webs lives in Arizona. It's real dry there. The zombies might just dry up and turn to dust before they get to him, too. That might be like a real safe place to be. Kingpin?
Let's see. By now, G-Webs may have already killed all the zombies. But I'm going to have to go with Rich because of topography. If the zombies are chasing Rich around West Virginia, there's a lot of hills and valleys and rivers to cross. So I think Rich is going to be able to get away a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. It just started raining real hard here. Gizzard, what do you think?
This is a toughie. But what the hell? I'm gonna go for Rich. Just because.
Apers. Jason Stewart says G-Webs can escape to Mexico. There ain't no wall.
So it's Mr. 1% versus G-Webs.
You got super high tech over here.
Yes, I am having very much trouble deciding. So I'm running a high-tech, very realistic simulation to determine. And I will say, Mr. 1% so far is the only one who has managed to sneeze on a car battery and ruin it. So just for that
Someone
factor,
in the distance is shooting at you. You hear a bullet hit the car. Is there a skull in this guy?
yeah, it's endless mode. You know what? I'm just going to have to go with G-Webs. It's like TARDIS or Thanos. You just can't beat it.
All right. It's Rich White. Takes it. Rich White versus Gizzard Gary. G-Webs has a broken arm.
He got so damn pissed he just punched the screen on the station wagon.
All right. You're up first, homie.
Home fries. I don't want home fries. I want steak fries.
You get what you get. Don't bitch about it.
I'll bitch about what I want, bitch.
No.
French fries.
You see, we started arguing and Seven Wonders cracked his skull. Why?
He did it on purpose.
He thought he saw a zombie in a little sailor uniform off to the side there.
With long dark hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's Gizzard versus Mr. 1%. I'm going to have to go with the highly radioactive, powered He-Man Thunder wearing Gizzard cat.
Gizzard cat. All right. Gizzard.
Well, it just occurred to me that I live in the middle of one of the most sparsely populated states in the country, so I have far less zombies to deal with. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm going to have to vote for myself here.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Nobody comes to Kansas even to eat.
And if worse comes to worse, the survivors can all meet at the tree. Right?
How many Congress people does Kansas have?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, you do. And you know where I'm going with this.
More than one, less than zero.
Zero. I don't know.
We got 2 senators.
West Virginia is not all that heavily populated either.
Dun, dun, dun.
Why is your bobber sinking into the water, Fine Ape?
Because physics.
It's a shitty bobber.
Hey, you want to talk about shit bobbing? You go talk to Orange Boy there.
There you go. Kingpin, what do you think?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Gary on this one because I think by now he's went back to the nuclear power plant and got some gamma radiation stuff going on.
Also, you might be like superhuman by now.
Yeah, you wouldn't like chicken when he's angry. Don't make chicken angry.
So it's Dr. Gary Bruce Banner.
There you go. Obnoxious.
So we're down to 1% and Gizzard.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Gizzard's out there. He's in IT. So once the zombie apocalypse starts, he's going to try to turn off the zombies and turn them back on. And he's going to get bit.
What the hell is Mr. 1% sneezes all over one tire and ruins it?
So hold on. So Rich just sneezed. He sneezed on a battery and ruined it. Now he sneezed on a tire.
Somebody needs to staple his nose shut.
I'm going to change mine and go back to Gizzard because he's not sneezing all over shit. He may be trying to turn the zombies off and back on, but at least he's not sneezing on them.
Well, no. You got to stop and think about that. If I can sneeze on a fire battery and a tire and ruin it, what's going to happen when I sneeze on a zombie? It's going to fall to pieces.
Or maybe you're the reason we have zombies in the first place.
No,
because somebody couldn't tuck their nose into their armpit when they sneezed. Thanks a lot.
Patriot, what do you think?
So Gary voted against me, what, twice?
Jeez, man. If I voted for Patriot earlier,
I know where you guys can get some cheap T-shirts.
yeah. I think Gary's gonna win this because he didn't say anything about me getting lost in the snow, because that was a funny story.
I didn't say you got lost in the snow. I just said you grabbed the wrong guy's hand.
That may or may not have been me that blamed it on getting lost in the snow.
Oh, I see. Well, Snob, Rich, they're kind of the same.
What? Oh, I said you accidentally you couldn't see whose hand you were grabbing, grabbed the wrong one. I didn't say you were getting lost.
But anyways, there are very nice shirts coming. So Gary.
Looks like I got typhoid now.
Oh no! What did I do with that picture? Great, George.
Peter, you there?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You're up next.
Still gonna have to stick with the He-Man cat thing, man. I mean, how are you gonna beat that?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a big deal. Rich, what do you think? You think you can pull it off?
Well, I've already lost, but I'm still going to vote for me because by this point, Gary has been exposed to so much radiation. Not only does he have a healthy green glow, but he's also having body parts start to fall off, and he's starting to look like a zombie. In fact, he might be turning into a zombie at this point, so he's already dead. And
camouflage.
Gary just put out there in the side chat that Kansas has 4 representatives in Congress. That's one more than West Virginia. That means Kansas is more heavily populated, so he does have more zombies to deal with. So, yeah, Gary's going to lose.
Yeah, but West Virginia's the size of about 2 counties here in this state. So.
And West Virginia is the meth capital of the world. So do you really want methed up zombies?
And banjos.
Yeah, because they'll be too goddamn stupid to do anything.
Yeah, but once they latch onto you, it's gone. They see it.
They won't. No, the messed up zombies will be too brain dead to know what the hell's going on. They'll be brain dead before they're brain dead.
But they're already brain dead, therefore they know how to function when they're brain dead.
No, they don't. No, you've never seen a meth head. They do not know how to function.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. If a zombie is already brain dead, hence being a zombie, if it smokes meth, maybe it'll become normal, but still be a zombie, and then become twice as dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just ask Ned Beatty. I think we should just give him a call, see which one he thinks.
And who we up to? Seven Wonders.
Well, as much as I love Giz and Gary, and George, Giz and Gary and George, all three of you, I like
all three of them, right?
Are you saying that George is fat?
I don't know what the hell he's saying.
Man, as much as I love you guys, I mean, if I can't win with 20 cats, and Rich still has all those mountains and trees to hide in. I mean, I was born in West Virginia. I didn't live there, but I was born there because that was the closest hospital.
Rich wasn't born in West Virginia either.
Oh, well, anyway, but he's there now. So he's got all those trees to hide in. I'm sorry, Giz. I got to go with Rich.
Rich is one of the tree people, no doubt.
I like a pod person?
Kind of.
Pod person?
Run.
Giz.
Hmm.
Just because, you know, I'm busy doing some photoshopping here.
Just because. You gonna have this done by the end of the show, do you think?
I'm trying.
I think that might be the best answer. So, I mean, logically.
Hang on.
Great answer, Snob.
Gizzard takes it. Gizzard. Mr. Gizzard Gary, with the help of Battle Cat George, you have won the Gun Channel's Apocalypse.
All right. Congratulations, Giz. See, I told you a damn cat would win. Screw you guys.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
There you go.
We'll be in the mail Monday.
Did you just say the Academy?
The Academy? Oh my gosh. Worst pun ever. Jesus.
No. You guys are forgetting one factor. And this has been said by multiple people everywhere. I win everything on YouTube, so therefore I won.
I'll send this off to the official bracket site to make for confirmation. They'll make sure everything's all good there. So, boy, it's like raining sideways here, man. Damn. All right, so that was our bracket for this evening. I hope everybody had fun.
Is this a bracket or a roast?
Yeah,
a little of column A, a little of column B.
It turned into the most spiteful roasting bracket ever.
This was a better roast of us roasting each other than what the roast that they had planned for Matt was. That's
yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to roast Matt. I mean, you put him on there for too long, he just gets tough and chewy.
No, it's not. We roasted Matt the first round.
Yeah, but Midnight, at least you're a funny troll. You know, you're a funny troll.
Well, we can do the superhero thing next something fun with superhero thing next week with Gun Channels or something. That'd be a good time. And then hopefully I'll have maybe a little bit of time to keep going with story. We can start having story time every week. People really dug that. And if you're not if you're kind of new to the channel or new to Gun Channels, I should say, not this channel, well, this channel too, but if you go back in the day, one of the guys that watches Matt's channel all the time, name's Rock Humber, just sort of out of nowhere one day wrote a story, and he wrote like a shit hit the fan story with a bunch of Gun Channels guys in it, and sent it to Matt. And every week Matt would read it, and they did shit hit the fan story time. It was really popular. Everybody loved it. So when that story was done, I wrote one. And you can go on to my channel under my playlists, and I think there's a playlist. Pretty sure there's a playlist there where I read mine. I read my own story. He read mine, and then when I started doing my show, I wanted to have it read on. I wanted it here too, so I read it, and it's pretty funny. It's basically like Gun Channel's slasher flick, or like a Friday the 13th or something. So it's a horror story, but it's pretty funny. And I put a lot of time into it actually, and it was a good time. So I've had a couple of people, over the last, however long, couple months, ask me about it. It's like, oh, you should do another one. You should do another one. So I'm trying to do another one. I'm trying to, knock it out here. I have probably one show's worth, one episode, not episode, but whatever. So it's just sort of the beginning of it, just to sort of set the story up. So I'll try and see if I can get a little bit more done. And then maybe we can start doing that again, which I think would be fun. Everybody really dug that, and it's the title of the Shitheads Fan Storytime. This would be something like The Road to Tulsa. It's going to be about the adventures on the way to Tulsa, on the way to Wanamaker. So that'll be good. So we can read that next week. I mean, I could read it now, but maybe you should wait. I don't know. We've already been going pretty long here.
If you read it
Christmas
now, I'll
one
have
was
this
hilarious,
question,
man. I love
What's
the
that?
Christmas one. Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that's true. There's two Christmas ones out there floating around on the internet. One of them, the night before Christmas. I did the night before Christmas last year, and the night before Christmas this year. So that's something I'll do again this year probably. It's pretty funny. But this one, this one will be Shit Hit the Fan Story Time. Gun Channels heads to Tulsa.
Gary, you didn't send me a tornado, did you? I mean,
well, we have a tornado watch here too.
No,
I don't know what it is.
Wind's freaking blowing sideways about 30, 40 miles an hour.
Oh,
I don't.
Me too.
Holy crap! I just saw the ghost of Snob.
The ghost of Snob's passed.
I don't know. I just saw him though.
He's
Say something,
concentrating so hard, he's about to disappear for real.
Say something, Snob.
Well, I screwed up twice. So.
See what I mean? I think your green screen's like fading into you or something. I don't know. You're see-through.
Yeah. How you doing on your picture there, buddy guy?
If I could not screw it up and remember how to use this program.
Shit.
Those tires were the proper choice the way I keep sneezing on them.
Yes, I got the never break tires. So if you break these, we're going to go over here to party. We're going to go to kill. And we're just going to see what happens.
Yeah. Pete says, look at the concentration on Snob's face. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, right?
I turned off my
like
camera.
He's doing surgery or something. Like he's a brain surgeon or something. Did you guys see what happened at the Mall of America up there in was that
Minnesota?
Minnesota,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
What happened now?
Minnesota.
So this dude, this 24-year-old guy walks in, and he'd been in trouble in the mall a bunch of times already, apparently. And he got in trouble for throwing stuff off the balcony. Top story, off the balcony in the top story. He got in trouble for there was one time, I guess he was there and told some woman to buy him something and she didn't, and he like threw something at her. And there was another time where he just walked past, I guess, like some display and knocked a whole bunch of shit off the display, and they banned him from the mall. And so I guess the other day he comes in, and I haven't heard exactly what led up to it. Okay. So I don't know if he walked up to, if he was just sitting there or he walked up and did it or whatever he did, but he actually, from the third, there's like 40 feet up, like third floor or whatever, he threw or pushed a kid over the edge. And this 5-year-old boy fell 40 feet, and he's in like intensive care. He almost died. This crazy,
what a freaking jerk, man.
This crazy dude, man. Like, yeah. So I haven't heard. They haven't. Go ahead.
He's gonna have a fun time in prison, I'm hoping.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. So the kid didn't die. It's pretty amazing. I mean, that's a hell of a long way to fall, and it's not like falling on something soft. It was like tile or something. Probably.
It's tile and concrete and rebar reinforced concrete.
Yeah. I guess the kid didn't die, like they said, but I mean, and kids are pretty resilient. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah,
an adult probably wouldn't have been able to sustain it. You know what I mean? But
the younger you are, your bones are a little more, I don't want to say elastic, but they're a lot more pliable.
Well, at 5 years old, you got a lot. Yeah, you got a lot of cartilage and not a whole lot of, not as much bone as if you were grown up. But
I know the guys in Muslim, and they're somebody, I forget what article it was, but they were kind of hinting around at least about him having some kind of links to like a radicalized sect. But I don't know if that's a fact or not. But
I hadn't heard that he was Muslim. Like I said, I saw a couple of articles, and they were all pretty much the same. And none of them that I saw mentioned that. They were all, I mean, and that's what's kind of funny is you look up news articles, and they're all like, they almost look like they just copy and pasted from each other sometimes. You know what I mean? Which I think they really do sometimes. But some of the smaller ones, I think, just take stuff from like the larger outlets and just put it up there, resubmit it or whatever. But Minnesota has a big problem with Muslim. A lot of, I don't want to say big problem, but there's a lot of talk about Muslim in Minnesota right now with Ilhan Omar, their rep, sticking her foot in her mouth and being, all the shit that she's said and done.
Yeah, she needs to be called.
Yeah, she needs to leave. She just needs to get out of there.
Well,
it's not doing anybody any good for her to be there. She's not doing anybody any good.
It's a good thing that the kid didn't hit anything on the way down, too. If there's been a bench underneath where he fell, or one of those, glass cuts or whatever, all the bad stuff could have happened.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm not 100%. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think, like, if you see that, I guess your automatic reaction is to, to go to the kid or to whatever. And they said the guy was caught by a witness and a security guard or whatever. I don't know how you could stop yourself from
tossing him over the rail,
just beating the dude into paste. Like,
I have a 5-year-old, I would have killed him.
My son's 4.5. Yeah, my son's 4.5, and yeah, you think about that, and he's, I'm like, holy shit! Like, Rupan said, how did the parent not toss the guy off? Yeah, it was with the mom. The mom was there.
Well, if you're your kid, you're not doing nothing but going for your kid.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, right. She's not going to do anything other than maybe. I think she, other people saw it. So.
Well, you're not a savage animal. That's why you don't do that. That's why you're thinking about your son.
Well, I probably would. I don't know that I wouldn't be a savage animal if I saw somebody do something like that, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I absolutely get where you're coming from. I have no mercy for the dude whatsoever, but your average everyday Joe is going to stop the bad guy so he can go face justice, as opposed to being the guy going to prison for the rest of his life and not being able to see his kids grow up. You know, that's what makes the regular average everyday person do the right thing.
Yeah. There was one in Texas a few years ago where it was on a farm, and the dad, I guess it was, the dad, I think it was the dad. He was the dad or one of the friends of the dad or one of the workers at the farm went in, heard something in the barn, and there was one of the newer, I guess, employees or somebody that, you know, wasn't real familiar with the family or whatever, was actually, I guess, in the act of molesting the guy's daughter. And the dude caught him. And it was either the dad or I think it was the dad pulled him off of her and just beat the living shit out of him. Just beat this dude. Just beat the hell out of him. And I remember seeing him in court. They took him to court, and his face was just a jacked up mess, man. He looked like Swamp Thing. Looks like talk about the Toxic Avenger. And they, you know, no charges, no anything like that, you know. And it was like kind of a, you know, it was. I don't want to say it was a win, but it was like refreshing. You know what I mean? To see like, okay, finally, you know, they looked at something and they're like, you know, because they were worried about them, I guess, charging the dad or whoever it was with assault because of the way he handled it. You know what I mean? And how out of hand he flew off the handle and just beat the shit out of the guy. But rightfully, they didn't.
Okay. It's just about time, folks. It's just about time.
Yeah.
The unveiling.
Damn computer would run a little faster.
Bass Boy says hamburger for a face. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you could get somebody to stop beating on somebody that did something like that, you know? Just let them go, I guess. Not worry about it. Right. Yeah. I was just say, why would you want to? Just let them have at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Whoa.
Meet the Gary on the George. Had I had more time, I would have done a little more with it. But
That's pretty good.
You gotta put Captain Grayskull in the background.
Yeah, there you go.
Do what?
Find a sword to put in his hand.
I was going to say a battle axe.
In the background.
Hold on.
It's like something from heavy metal.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Put a little battle axe in his hand. Yeah.
Give me just a second.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that he was Muslim at all, but that's
No. Well, I was just reading a little bit while you guys were talking about it. Apparently, this guy has had massive anger issues before. Not only was he banned from the mall for doing stuff there, he had also broken almost every computer in the library in their little computer lab that people can go in and use because he got mad at something he saw on Facebook and was arrested for that before. How this guy was on the streets, I don't know.
well, okay. So obviously he's pretty whacked out, which I'm not saying it makes it better, but I mean, if it was motivated religiously, that's horrible. That's even worse.
Yeah, reading the article I was reading, I don't think this is religious. I think this is a guy that's just nuts. He's got serious issues, mental issues.
Yeah, they said he'd been thrown out of the mall alone like 4 times for just being like a psycho.
Yeah, the reason why he grabbed the kid and threw him, according to the article I was reading from their local Fox station, was that the kid was screaming and he just lost it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't hear much about it, or I couldn't get a. Is that might be a more recent article than I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's horrible. So I don't know. If you're gonna say a prayer or something before you go to sleep tonight, that little kid needs, you know.
Yeah, he's not out. The boy is not out of the woods. He still may not survive.
Yeah, he said he was in intensive care still.
Yeah, he's in intensive care, and his injuries are still life threatening.
Mm.
Dude needs to be in intensive care.
No, worse than that.
Yeah, it needs to be in.
That would be. I'm telling you, man.
Surgery.
I'm telling you, dude. Not even my kid. Like, not even my son. If I saw somebody do that to a kid, I don't know. I don't know if I could. If the dude would live more than 5 minutes after that.
Midnight, I know exactly what you mean, man. I mean, I don't have kids. Well, my wife had to have a surgery early in our relationship and made it impossible. But anyway, you know, my best friend has 2 girls. You know, one's 4, one's 6. And I mean, if I saw somebody do anything to them, it wouldn't. I don't mean throwing them over a balcony. I mean, just, you know, picking them up against their will. It would be hard to stop me. I mean, this guy, I hope he gets what he deserves. That's all I can tell you.
I'm kind of concerned with why he's holding a Benchmade knife to George's neck, but he's got his AR and his Benchmade knife now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got what's he got on his back there? An AR.
He's got an AR on his back. Yeah.
Oh shit! It's a Benchmade knife, or is it he should have a bayonet on there?
Well, it's a Benchmade knife. It's all I had already pre-done. Oh,
okay. What kind of nonsense were you doing that you have a Benchmade knife already ready to go in the queue?
Well, you know,
what the hell?
That was a while back on my Benchmade anti-gun video.
Oh yeah, okay.
So Gary, how old were you here?
32.
Look at that stunning young man there. Look at all that hair.
It does kind of look like when you look at the picture, what's funny is because George's head's cut off a little bit. It just looks like Gary's gut is hanging over George's head and covering his ear.
Well, I didn't have enough time to edit it all in Photoshop. I just threw it all together real quick.
Why is this tiny human sitting on my ear?
He's like, here, let me put my gun on your ear, buddy.
That's a good point, Rich. If you look at George being appropriate size, Gary's just a little fella, isn't he?
Have you ever met Gary in person? He's not that tall.
What's hanging around your neck there, Gary? Is that a camera?
Camera. Yeah, it's a camera.
Yeah.
You should really be careful what pictures you text to people.
Oh, that's words to live by. How about it?
Just remember,
text pictures too.
Just remember, the next round comes around. You know what I got.
Yeah, Gizzard Gary went and found my old MySpace that I forgot even existed.
Oh.
Yeah, we could have some fun with this.
Gary's downloading Photoshop as we speak.
I didn't have an excuse to do anything before, but
just to protect I'm going to go ahead and protect myself now. You see.
How you gonna do that?
Hold on.
Jason Stewart says, "Make a cat video, get 1,000 subs." Yeah, that's what we need to do.
You only got the one I sent you.
You need a cat video. You need a video of a cat kicking you in the nuts, and you'd be golden.
Swallowing a Tide Pod.
Yeah, while you're chewing on a Tide Pod, right? Well,
all right, gentlemen,
all right.
I'm off to bed. Thanks for having me.
Well, hold off. I'm gonna shut it down here. You might as well give your plug, and then we're gonna get out of here because it's getting late here too. What's he doing with his phone now? He's creeping me out. What are you doing?
There's a photo. He's threatening with me.
You look like you're arresting her. She looks thrilled to be next to you. Buddy.
That's how she looks in real life too.
I was gonna say, is that how you got her? You arrested her and handcuffed her and be like, "You're mine now."
Detained her.
Yeah.
How about this one, Snob?
Brown chicken, brown
Looky there. She was happy there, though. See that? Look how happy she was.
That was better.
The grimace isn't happy, or a sign of happy.
That's because there's a gun to her side and you just can't see it. But
is that what you're still calling it? Your little mini revolver?
Yep.
Your little 22.
It's a 22 short.
Hey, Gary, go to G-Web Live from the Friday before last. I'm sure you can get a nice screenshot of Snob running from the taser.
The bad thing was I didn't think she was really going to do it, so I just like hanging out after that. I was running it first, but I gave up after a minute.
There's a video of Clover getting a taser. He got a taser. Do you guys ever see that video?
Hey, his was a real taser.
Yeah, his was a real taser with the shoot out the prongs and stuff, not a stun gun. Whew, screw that.
Yeah, that stun gun didn't hurt nearly as bad as I thought it would. It still stung.
How big was it? How powerful was it?
I mean, it was about. Oh wait, we're talking about. Never mind.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Like the size of half a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, it wasn't that big, but it felt about like I've got hit with a hot shot before that we worked cattle with on accident. Hit myself with it. It felt about the same.
You know, if you shock a shower room floor with that, it knocks out a whole bunch of people right in a row.
It's funny, though. She didn't get me very long, but.
Well, the funniest thing was that she was kind of disappointed because she ran down the batteries and couldn't zap you again.
Uh-huh.
There you go. All right.
I think they're all surprised how fast a fat boy could run when he had a taser chasing him.
That's true. It does get you moving, doesn't it? Some certain things really do get you moving.
That and a donut in front of me, you know.
Yeah, if you'd have hung a donut in front of you too, with a dude with a stun gun, but it'd be like watching Rocky again, all over.
Be like Forrest Gump. I just kept running.
I was running. Hey, Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Bass Boy said he's been shot with a taser. Screw that. I don't want nothing to do with no tasers.
Nope.
All right.
How about an electrical neural disruption device?
Oh, yeah, a couple times.
I'm glad I need to get up in like 4 hours. Screw you all.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Goodbyes. Let's get the hell out of here. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear how you don't have to go to work.
I got to start my 4-day work week tomorrow.
Oh, it's a goddamn show. But 4 whole days? 3 hours each. 3 hours each probably too, right? Gary
Thank you
goes
for
in,
calling technical support.
He goes in, clocks in, takes a 15-minute break, goes to work for 10 minutes, goes to lunch, goes to work for 10 minutes, clocks out.
And all he says at work is, "Thank you for calling DirecTV. May I tell you how to reset your box that doesn't work with a sheet?"
Sheet. All right, go.
I just released a new holster making video.
Yeah, I saw some shit video come across my phone.
You know, go watch that after this is over. Don't watch this in replay, Netflutter. Go watch the holster making video or something better than this shit.
Watch Territory. Watch it again. Why not?
Go watch watching Clover dry paint.
Are you jackasses going to let me give my plug or not?
Bishop Ammunition said she was watching Game of Thrones. I thought Game of Thrones was kind of meh. That was
What do you
okay.
mean? That one person died, and then like another person died.
Nope.
And then these people had sex while they were making I don't know. I don't watch that.
Another zombie dragon.
The butler did it.
Go sub Trigger Plus P. I'm done, jerks.
That's a hell of a sale.
I know, and the Patriot mutes me.
Snob, that's actually better than your regular tagline. Tagline.
Trigger Plus P, you're done.
Who timed out Trigger Plus P?
You're done. You're done. Get out of here with that nonsense.
He doesn't even know who it is. It could be me, Sarge, or Obnoxious, and he just times it out. What if it was Sarge, somebody you actually like?
The The love is just overflowing.
Yeah, Bishop says it's setting up the pieces for the war between the living and the dead. Yeah, and I know. I think I was just we were really excited for. I don't know. I think everybody's excited for this season. So I don't know.
I felt like we just had the War of the Living versus the Dead right here.
Yeah, and it was probably better.
I highly doubt it.
Does Game of Thrones have an irradiated George Grayson cat with an atomic power Gary Gizzard riding his back? No.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to work on this picture and post it on Instagram after I get it done.
Nice.
Does it have 20 zombie cats and a middle-aged guy chasing around Japanese-looking zombie girls?
You wouldn't last 5 minutes. Your cats would scurry in every different direction, and you'd be left there holding the bag.
Yeah, well, at least I'd have 3 or 4 zombie girls under my arms.
Yeah, but they be eating you and not in the way you're wanting.
Yeah,
that's true.
I have a special announcement. I just got a comment on my. I just got a comment on my video that I just released. Said, "Love this channel." Why? Because men make stuff. So just want you to know I got a big head now.
Who was that?
Nice.
Was that?
I don't know.
That was Kinky Spanker, I suppose.
No, it wasn't Kinky. It was Dishawn. Dishawn.
Wait, why is your mom liking your videos? Aren't you old enough to promote them yourself? Oh, yeah, my little man. He stands there and he makes stuff because real men make stuff.
Well, he's got a big head now, so it matches the rest of him.
It seems like just yesterday he was making hand cutouts into turkeys at school. Man. 7-1.
Ashtray.
You got going on.
Snob, I love you because you got such a good sense of humor. You can laugh at yourself, which is great. Which I do too, out of necessity.
Yeah, we like to laugh. We like to laugh at him too. It works out good.
Yeah.
7 Wonders. What do you got to plug? Anything?
I don't see any Japanese zombie chicks around here, so pretty much no. Oh, that's not the way you meant it. I'm sorry.
He just gets excited because the dead girls are.
You realize he just proved
bad. I need to go to sleep right now.
I think 7 is just excited because he finally realized that yes, I am a necrophiliac.
What the heck is an acrophiliac? Is that like a
necro? Person who has sex with dead people.
He likes playing Game of Thrones with dead people.
I'm with Rich's daughter, whoever that was. What?
Oh my gosh.
Rich White, what you got going on?
Or did she?
I got nothing to plug. No, I one of these days, eventually, I'm going to do my 247 sub giveaway. I think we're around 280 now. So anyway, we're going to do that eventually. And the Beretta comparison video I've been promising for about a month. But yeah, other than that, pretty much nothing new.
That's a really bad time.
Oh no, I'm lying. We were doing this new voices thing every Saturday night, so keep an eye open for that, please.
Yes, go sit in your corner.
What?
Did she just tell you to go sit in your corner, Snob? Or Rich?
No, she's talking to whoever she's playing a video game with.
Yeah.
Nerds. I thought she wanted to go play quarters.
So as far as everyone I can hear, you made the worst pun tonight.
That wasn't a pun.
Not you, I'm not coming in.
Oh.
She said pun.
I don't know what she's doing.
I misheard the shit out of her. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's a woman. She'll see.
You gonna put up with that, Patriot?
Yeah, I didn't know Rich's family hated blind people too.
Yeah, because we can't think of Gary.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Rich's daughter's a scientist.
Privilege.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Pete, what's going on, buddy? What do you got? You got to plug anything?
No. You'll see me around in a YouTube side chat somewhere, though.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on. I hope you had a good time.
Man.
Patriot, what's happening, buddy?
Well, I got Rich's address, so I'll send him, a new banjo. No, I'm just hanging around. I'm doing some new things. So just check out the Defend Liberty project. Unless you guys are, you don't like guns anymore and all that stuff. So
some of these guys don't like freedom.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Like
Liberty,
Matt
freedom?
playing video.
What kind of channel am I on?
I don't know.
I've been wondering that all evening.
You know it. Obnoxious, what do you got going on?
Stuff. I got stuff and things are happening.
Things and stuff? Awesome.
Things and stuff. Next week I've got the Cool Fire Trainer video, which is releasing. That was a cool product at Wanamaker. And Wild West Guns interview. And I got talked into going to the NRA annual meeting. So I'm probably going to be running Wanamaker stuff right up until I start running NRA annual meeting stuff. So keep an eye on the channel for that. Plus we've got our live show every week. I think this week is probably Thursday night. I'll have to check with Sarge. And everybody should go sub Trigger Plus P, even though some jerk, big old meanie jerk face timed them out.
Yeah, they should.
Hey,
are those Cool Fire things, are those universal, or do they have to be are they gun specific?
I believe they're gun specific because it replaces the barrel.
Yeah,
and a follower.
Yeah, it's a barrel insert and then the follower.
All right.
They were cool.
Yeah, they had them on the. They have them whenever. If you go to like when I went to the Mantis, talked to the Mantis booth, they had them on the. They had SIGs. I think they had SIG 229s. They were pretty cool. It's definitely neat to fire something with them. Oh, it's a tiny hand and a tiny gun. Kingpin, what's going on?
Gun tube. Thank you. Goodbye.
Word. Indeed.
Word.
Gun tube indeed. Gizzard, our lone survivor.
The lone survivor. GizzardGary.com is my website. Check out Foul Territory on Friday nights, early bird chat Sunday mornings. And I still have some Wanamaker stuff to put out too. So hopefully I'll get 3 or 4 of those out this next week. So look for it. And thanks for the invite. Give them the bird.
Jason Stewart said, I thought this show was about food chat. What the hell? You guys are pretty funny. Yeah, it goes back and forth from food and guns and politics and nonsense. It's a little bit of everything. You never really know what you're going to get, I guess, when you tune in. And I didn't, I was kind of on we were watching Game of Thrones when I set the show up, so I didn't even do a title. I just threw the, set it up and started doing all the other shit that I had to do to get it set up. I didn't even come up with a title. So, yeah, today was like a mystery show.
So what's the title going to be now that you got a title?
I don't know. I guess
Gary Rides George.
Yeah.
That'll get you some views.
Battle Chicken.
Brown cow.
They'll call it Battle Chicken.
Battle Chicken and 20 Stray Cats.
Yeah. There you go.
The king of the gun channel's apocalypse.
There you
All right, they're not all
Bass Boy says he had nothing about pancakes. I was hoping for pancakes.
What do you mean? You've been looking at them this entire time. Pancakes.
That's true. Abe, you want to take us out?
Oh boy, I've asked myself that question a lot this evening. I'm sure we've all asked this question this evening, whether we want to take them out back. But Midnight, that's not a nice thing to do to snob there. Keep your tiny hand to yourself. So,
sorry.
The
guy's irresistible. Look at him. It makes the tiny hand makes him look bigger. If you know what I mean. He needs all the help he can get.
Well,
Ooh,
just as long as it
wasn't in the house, boys.
Let's see. I got a couple of Instagram things to do yet from Wanamaker, so keep an eye out or an ear out or feelers out for those. But shameless self-promotion aside, ladies, gentlemen, and Jonases of all ages, thank you for watching Midnight Range TM's The Closer. Be sure to check out gunchannels.com for more Pro 2A content. This concludes our regularly scheduled programming, but we'll be back later sometime tomorrow with open lobbies throughout the day. Gunchannels.com Monday night programming at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's Clovertax MOA Monday on Instagram and Hawaii Volcano Squads Locked and Loaded on YouTube. At 9 p.m. Eastern, it's Never Enough Ammo, aka Mr. Matt's Guns and Geeks podcast, The Weekend Geek. 11 p.m. Eastern, the Outlaw Hatfield's Monday Night Shootout. And every weeknight at midnight Eastern, it's the Daily Gun Show. Also, check out GunTube.org as a free and unrestricted Pro 2A video platform. If you like what you see, go over to Patreon and throw them a couple dollars. If you happen to like yourself a Wild West Guns, Old West gun pack, or any patches, or a cool Mr. Knives sticker, go over to gearwebsites.com. And remember, a hot dog is a sandwich, a Slim Jim is candy, and George Grayson Cat will kill the hell out of you in a zombie apocalypse.
For sure. Faux show. Faux show. So, couple little things before we go. One, I did send an email to Blind Griller, and I saw him in the chat. I'm not sure how long he watched. And it was all full up, and Snob lied and said he was going to leave. And then
I told you I'd jump out. You didn't say anything.
And now he's here. He's still here. He's still here. Guys up here taking up space, breathing all our goddamn oxygen.
Licking your tiny hand.
Yeah, licking your tiny. No, hey, that worked finally. Finally. So, so I'm hoping, I'll send him an email and see if he wants to hop on next week. It'd be really interesting to talk to him a little bit, I think. So that's cool. Bishop Ammunition and Firearms, if you're still out there. If you want to hop in here, it'd be really cool some night to talk to you about, what you guys are doing. I know Clover is, featured you. But if you're up late and you want to come on and do a little BSing about some of your products, it'd be really cool to talk to you about them. I know you guys are doing some really neat stuff. Obnoxious says nothing but liars on this panel. He says, good night, loser. Snob says, night, losers, I'll show you. Yeah, you really showed us by doing us a favor and leaving. Thanks for nothing. And I believe I know I have one. If anybody wants one of the stickers, I still have a sticker left. So if anybody wants that, let me know. Send me an email. First person that wants it, first person that wants it and gets a hold of me, I'll send it your way. You go over to Venmo, Venmo, is where I'm sort of selling them through. It's similar to PayPal, but I had to use Venmo for certain reasons. So if anybody wants it, head over there and look up, Midnight Range TM, and $6, and you can have the last one. All you guys that did buy one already, thanks. I really appreciate it. What I'm hoping to do is take that money and either buy a little bit larger batch of stickers, which is cool, or maybe put it towards some patches or something fun like that. I think, and then on the Patreon side, I think I may have to buy another router. Our router was acting up again the other day, so my Patreon money might be going to that. But if not, you got to check out Free Patch Friday on Gear Websites. There's always some cool stuff over there. And I'll share me. Well, Pucker Up Buttercup. Who the hell are you talking to, Baz Boy? No. I don't know what that is in context to, but I do have I have the guys that did buy stickers. I'll have them hopefully in the mailbox tomorrow, and you can get them. And if you want to, put them on the bumper your truck, or burn them in effigy, that's fine too. Whatever you want to do with them is fine. I totally understand.
I should maybe stick mine to my grill guard right below your hands.
There you go. There you go.
Midnight,
It's small.
I'm sorry, brother. I forgot to send it. I'm going to send it to you tomorrow.
That's fine. Whatever, man. That's no big deal. Yeah, I have one put aside for you, but yeah. So I mean, if you want it, you want it. It's yours. If not,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
I
it's
do.
fine. No harm, no foul.
It was just a ridiculous week, and yeah, I did taxes
Oh,
this
yeah.
week and 3 sick kitties and all
Boy, I
that.
know, man. I
Or
did my
crap, so.
taxes. I did taxes. When was it? Friday morning. What a stressful.
Oh,
That sucks,
must
man.
be
It's such a
nice.
pain in the butt.
I did mine Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So.
Oh yeah. I also paid somebody to do it. So I used to do it myself, and then life got super complicated, and I had I had a lot of deductions to do, and you know, you don't know what you can take, and you don't know what you can and can't take. And a couple of years ago, I went to do it myself, and it said I owed a shitload of money, which I knew I shouldn't. And then I was like, okay, well now I got to get some help. So I'm sure as hell not going to owe. I don't want to owe $1,000. Yeah, I didn't want to owe $1,000 instead of getting 500 back or whatever the hell it was. Big difference there. So I started biting the bullet and having somebody do it. It is what it is. Yeah, these will be going out. Like I say, if anybody wants to hit me up over on Venmo and get this last sticker, $6 and it's yours. And then we'll see what the future holds for that. I don't know. We'll be putting the money towards something fun for the channel. But we'll see. Okay. So I will see you guys when I see you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.